What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Elite Encounters and our actual play of Paizo's Bloodlords Adventure Path for Pathfinder's 2nd edition. I'd like to give a special welcome back to the Elite. That's everyone out there that is currently supporting our content. Whether you are following us on Twitch or subscribing to us on YouTube, we appreciate that support. If you are new to the channel out there, be sure to hit those follow or subscribe buttons, and that'll let you know when we go live again with role-playing game content. I am Patrick. I'm your host and GM. With me is most of our cast of ne'er-do-wells. I've got Joseph, Jenny, Mike, and Bess here ready to play Bloodlords, as we said. But before we get started, I want you guys to know out there that you can also play along with us. If you are on Twitch right now and you've been watching and building up all those channel points, you can spend 4,000 channel points to give any one of your players a +2 on a D20 roll that they can cash in at any point during the show that you've donated to. Or for 500 bits, you can award any of your players a honorary skull bone. Now, what the heck is a skull bone? You may be asking yourself. Well, I'll tell you. The skull bone is our little token system that we use here to represent the hero points. Pathfinder 2nd edition, the hero point system is used to have a player re-roll a D20 roll that they don't like, whether that's their own roll or it's a GM roll against them. They can force a re-roll with this token here. Or they can turn in all the skull bones that they've earned up to that point during the session to avoid death, which is the #1 reason here on Bloodlords for using the skull bones token system. So to get everything started, we are going to give every player a skull bone. You start every session with at least 1 hero point, just cause that's how it works. Them's the rules, and we like to play by the rules here. Okay, here's one more for you. And for those of you who watch regularly, you know that one of our cast is gone. Jacob's not here tonight, unfortunately. For us, fortunately for him, he's on a wonderful vacation right now. Jacob, if you're watching, I do have your skull bone right here behind the screen. I'm going to do my best to play Mert for you. My goal is to have him knocked out of the fight immediately so I don't have to bother with any of his abilities or tracking anything. So thanks for the extra work. Jacob, enjoy your snorkeling. Okay.
If it's not me, it's him.
Yeah, it's always somebody, right?
Ooh, pick me.
Well, I think I'll be next.
No. Hold on.
Pick you what?
Yeah.
Oh, you have an announcement.
I do.
Yeah?
It was brought to my attention through the course of the week.
Yeah?
That March 12th is our 1-year streamiversary for Bloodlords.
Get out of here.
That would make today our streamiversary, because this is the closest date without going over.
Yeah, look at that. 1 year.
Been a year. Wow, that's wild. Like, hard to believe.
Yeah, it feels like 15 years, right? Has it gone fast or has it gone slow?
We got to book 3 in a year.
I think overall it feels like it's got. I feel like it has a good pace.
Thanks, TJ.
I think it's gone well.
We're at the 2. It'll be about 2 years by the time we finish book.
That's what
6.
It feels like. Yeah. Now, if I can kill you faster, maybe faster. But
right.
No, in all seriousness, yeah, we're on pace to do about 2.5 years, which is pretty good for a full 1 to 20 campaign.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Super good.
So yeah, I'm liking the pace, and I think we can keep it up. So be here for when we hit our 2-year anniversary, right?
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens beyond that.
Ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
Congrats to you all, because I have only been here for like half of it.
That is not entirely true. You came in at, I believe, episode 14 of book 1. No. Episode 7.
I was gonna say, I thought it was really early.
It was real early.
Yeah.
Episode 7 of book 1.
weeks shy of
Yeah,
a year.
I'm
so
flattered.
happy almost streamiversary.
I'm flattered you remember.
Yeah.
That means so much.
Well, the reason I jumped to episode 14 was because that was like the real Amon to hear moment was episode 14.
The culmination of
which, if you haven't watched that, the look on everyone's faces when Joseph dropped that bomb, I was giggling like a schoolgirl inside my head.
I bet you were.
Oh, it was awesome.
Totally premeditated.
Yeah, we've been working on that for
It's crazy.
so long. But
it still stings.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that saying? Too soon.
Yeah, but now we're at a full year. We're at episode 9 of book 3. So I mean, we've really trucked along. Book 2, I think, had 30 some episodes or something. So Yeah, we've got a lot of episodes under our belt.
A lot of basements and a lot of attics.
Yeah.
A lot of things trying to eat us.
Yes.
Yeah. And that is how Pathfinder goes. In fact, they could have just called it basements and attics.
Is it like Chutes and
I don't
Ladders?
think it would have sold as well, though.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh yeah. Actually is a little segment that we do when we discuss like some rules that we may have adjudicated at the table last session that I may have got wrong. I may have done something on the fly that wasn't quite right, or if somebody made a comment or an assumption about a rule, and then we do some research behind the scenes and realize that we got that wrong. Whatever the case is, we like to play by the rules, or RAW, as they say, rules is written. We like it raw here, so we're going to try and keep it raw. If we mess up a rule, we're gonna cook it back right. So one of the things that we talked about last time came up with Amon. You were questioning, do you get your reactions before you've even had a turn? And the short answer is no. Okay, because at the start of your turn is when you obtain all of your actions, your 3 actions for the economy and your reaction. Now the GM can decide based on the current situation that you might get a reaction based on how you're in exploration mode. Like if you were in exploration mode staged to react with a reaction that makes sense, I would say, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and take that reaction. Most of the time I'm going to tell you no. Because I'm just like that.
So basically, when combat starts, I get all my reactions right off the bat, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, let's take it back to the top. Actually, there's a little segment we do when Joseph doesn't understand the rules.
One hop this time.
So no. Short answer is no. Okay, we got that.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I have to do to get reactions at the start of my turn?
Well, you get reactions at the start of your turn. You just have to
Or at the
be
start of combat?
conscious at the start of your turn. At the start of combat?
At the start of
I
combat,
don't know.
yeah.
Slip me a 10, see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Tune in next week
Yeah.
for other monetization ideas.
Yep. It's if you subscribe at the $10 tier at Patreon, I will give you a reaction at any time. I don't even know what that means. The second thing, again,
Boy.
Joseph asking a question. Can you defensive advance and tumble through at the same time? Remember this one?
Yeah.
And the answer is, what do you think?
No.
No, that's right.
Unless.
There is no unless. The reason being is that these are separate actions that have the action icon, and defensive advance I think is a 2-action thing for you. Is it a 1 action? Regardless of how many actions it takes, it is its own distinct action, and if it has that icon, that eats the number of actions, and you cannot combine it with other actions. All right, so tumble through also has an action icon, which means you have to do them separately. It's very similar to like if you're walking up to a ladder and you're going to start climbing the ladder. You can't just, well, I have 25 feet of movement, so I'm going to move 10 feet to the ladder and 15 feet up. That's not how 2E works. It's 10 feet to the ladder, done with stride. Climb 5 feet, done with climb. Climb 5 feet, done with climb, done with my turn. Right? So each action is its own separate thing. Now, Jacob pointed out, of course, that you could have tumbled through and then defensive advance, or defensive advance and then tumble through, but you can't do it simultaneously, if that makes sense. Thanks, Paizo.
Yeah.
Like narratively, does it make a whole lot of sense? No, but when you're getting granular tactical battle in this stage, you have to break it down.
If I'm gonna like raise my shield and then advance, like how am I also gonna tumble through and like maintain that? It's just
Exactly.
It was honestly a stupid question on my part from the get-go.
You know, I had that written down here, but I wasn't going to say it out loud.
There are no stupid questions.
That's right. Only stupid people.
Because
No, that's not true.
Dang!
Wow.
That's not
Patrick.
true either.
Wow.
I mean, okay.
Wow.
Because on tumble through, is there a check? I've never had to do it, but
It is a check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
It's like an acrobatics against their.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Like a 4
Reflex
DC,
DC.
reflex DC. Yeah. So, yeah, and then defensive advance is not a check, but you ultimately, if you end within striking distance, you can strike. But they have their own, because they have their own action icon. They are their own separate thing. Sure. It took a lot of research. Not really. Okay. And then finally, something came up last week that I thought was interesting, and we get this, I don't know, this one makes sense, and yet it doesn't make sense. So flanking, right? If a creature's off guard for whatever reason, then that means they lose 2 to their AC, right? Flanking puts a creature off guard, right? If you have opponents on opposite sides of your space, your tactical space, you are flanked and you lose 2 to your AC. That penalty to your AC is only against those opponents flanking you, and only to melee attacks.
Yeah.
So in the situation where we had Mert on one side of the creature and Lysander was on the other, Lysander and Mert were flanking the creature that was grabbing Lysander, right? So only Lysander and Mert are flanking, and therefore that creature is only off guard to Lysander and Mert. But you came up and got a swing, and it was a hit, but I think Jacob shouted out, well, he's off guard, which turned that into a crit. Technically, it was just a hit. The creature's still dead, so it doesn't matter, but that's the rules. Them's the rules. Huh?
And it's the semantics there, because once he gets close enough to strike the creature, he is now flanking with it.
No. He has to be on opposite sides with another opponent, and in that situation, Amon was not. Once Lysander escaped and moved away, and then Amon moved into position, at that point, he is then flanking, and at that point, the creature is off guard to just Amon and just Mert, and Lysander is out of the picture.
Okay, gotcha.
Make sense? Yeah, so and that's one that's like, people argue, and I've seen this in other games too, where like if I'm defending from 2 sides, am I like busy defending myself from everything? And shouldn't I be off guard to everything? But by the rules, it is just to those people flanking the creature. So there.
But there are things in the system that would leave them off guard to everyone.
That is correct. Yeah, there are a number of conditions that make you off guard all the time. Being prone, you're off guard to everything.
Yeah, like there are strikes and things like that would just leave you off guard, like until the end of something's next turn.
Yeah,
like,
snagging strike.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a
several bread and butter.
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good. It's one action.
that guy.
One action. I hit you. You're off guard until my next turn.
Look, I'm staring at Mike, and I know the character. Like I played that show for over a year, right? But here, I'm looking at him, and that's Lysander. Right? I see Lysander.
As you should.
I don't see Sivir.
But yes.
But yes, that was his bread and butter. Is it still though? Does
It
he
is.
still rely on that a lot?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't just do strikes anymore. Like to the strike action, like
Yeah.
because it costs the same.
Sure.
So why would I not just instinctively every time I hit you, I'm using snagging strike and you're off guard.
Yep. Something to debuff your opponent.
100%.
Which is the name of the game. Actually, the name of the game is Pathfinder 2e. So let's talk about how we played Pathfinder
Let's
2e
do it.
last time. The party is hot on the trail of Iron Tavia. She's the last remaining member of the Graveclaw Coven that is directly involved in a poisoning plot to poison the nation of Geb, especially their living population, the Quick, and carry that poisoning out beyond the borders of Geb and make Geb look really bad in the world of Galarian. They killed Iron Tavia some time ago, or thought they did, but somehow Iron Tavia has returned and is wreaking havoc all across southern Geb. The spy master of Geb, Seldig Bedless, has recruited the group to track her down, and he has led them to the Hollow Flesh Market after following several clues. And in the Hollow Flesh Market, they found out that a number of merchants here have been suffering from some kind of condition that makes them lose their memories. They forget what they're doing on the day-to-day. They have this strange kind of absent-mindedness about them. And they think that is the direct result of being preyed on by Iron Tavia. So they have followed clues to the Undermarket, which is an ancient temple that is now shelter of sorts for the less fortunate here in the Undermarket, in the Hollow Flesh Market. As they made their way down into the Undermarket, the group was attacked by a number of hollow husks, which are the remains of Vitalarana vampires' victims, right? All of their emotions are drained away. They become these empty, emotionless husks. They defeated those husks. Ophelia found a secret compartment containing some ancient tablets. Those tablets were the plans for a monument to Osiris, an ancient Osiriani god of death, the afterlife, and fertility. Ophelia very wisely made some rubbings of those tablets to ensure that information was preserved. because those tablets were very ancient and not in the greatest state of preservation. So
You did say crumbly.
they were crumbly, yes. So that rubbing was brilliant, because those plans in the right hands might be worth something. Those plans led to exploring a network of catacombs where they discovered several phrases were scrawled on the walls. Things like, "The statues walk. What awaits her?" Anybody else got some notes? I see some flipping around
Say,
to
Field of Maidens.
Field of Maidens.
Iron meets stone.
Right.
What awaits her?
Yeah. So a number of kind of cryptic phrases that are all kind of culminating into these clues. And as they're studying these things, the party was attacked by some strange creatures. They've defeated one already, but we're going to pick up right where we left off, where they're knee-deep in combat with the remaining creature. And so we'll jump right in. It is technically the top of round 5.
Goodness.
And it is Lysander's turn. And the map is exactly how we left it last time.
So, remind me again. So this is the bad guy between myself and Amon. That is correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That is correct. And that creature has been the victim of Ophelia's stony hag-eye. So he's
Slow.
he seems to be moving a little bit slower than he did at first.
Well on his way, right? Okay.
Well on his way to being slow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is definitely slow.
So I'm going to take 2 actions, and I'm going to cast a rank 1 Enfeeble boop, at him.
Okay.
So he needs to give me a Fortitude save.
Yeah, let me just take a look at that. What are the
Concentrate and manipulate.
all right, a fortitude save.
Yes, sir.
23.
That is a fail.
Okay.
On a failure, the target is enfeebled 2 for 1 minute.
Okay.
Whoa.
He's slowed for 1 minute and feebled 2 for 1 minute.
Yeah, these are not good.
And then my remaining action, I'm going to move back towards Remy.
Okay.
And that's all of me.
What is your speed over there?
My speed, you say?
Yes. Not Mike's speed, Lysander's speed.
25.
Oh, that's right up next to him.
Yep.
Okay, that will bring us then to Amon.
Let's see. Seeing Lysander back away, I do want to try to tumble through this time. So I would like to run around the corner and try to tumble through his square.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20 against my reflex DC? No.
Oh, okay.
So your movement stops right in front of him, and you would provoke reactions if it had any. So it would stop right there.
And then that used 2 actions, right?
Tumble through is 1 action.
1 action? Well, I mean, plus the movement.
That's part of the tumble through.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll take a swing with my Cold Iron Kopesh. Dirty 20.
That is a miss.
Okay, I'll end my turn with my shield raised.
Okay. That brings us to the creature, who is slowed 1, and he's not pleased about that.
And enfeebled 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just double checking some of his melee abilities, because I'm trying to figure out if enfeebled even messes with that at all. Turns out it does. However, this is a 33 to hit you.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Amon.
I'm gonna shield block this, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
You're going to take 22 damage.
Okay.
So the shield block will absorb 10. So you take 12, and your shield takes 12.
It takes 9, or my hardness is 9. So
Here we go. Okay, yeah, so I'm sorry. Reduce 9, and then you'll take 13, and your shield takes 13.
okay.
Got it. All right, and because it successfully hit you, it will now grab a hold of you.
And Feeble does do his athletics check, so
Yes, it does. So
which still is going to be like a 47 because
how did you guess? No, it's not quite that high. However, you're making me do all this in my head math, so bear with me.
let's go.
30 to grab you. This is against your fort DC.
Yes.
Okay, so I have you grabbed. Keep that in mind. Ophelia, it's your turn.
I'm gonna activate the Hag's Eye again on.
You got to be able to see it, so you're gonna have to move first.
Okay. I will step and
Okay.
activate the Hag's Eye.
24 on the fort. So that's a pass.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2 actions to activate it and 1 to step. That brings us to Alara.
Well, I'm not gonna get on next to him.
Oh, come
I
on.
was like, why does he have to be in the tiny hallway?
Every hallway is a tiny hallway.
Yeah. Evidently. Okay, so scratch that plan. Is anybody really hurt? Does anybody look really hurt? No? Okay.
I mean, I'm hurt, and I always look like
Yeah,
I'm really hurt.
She blinks twice and she's
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
Like physically hurt or traumatized.
Yes.
Like snags a nail on the stone wall.
You know what? I will.
Dying
so
too. Ah!
I mean, I'd be dying too.
I can't.
as well if I
You
did
know, it's Alara's a very, very minimal healer, but I will at least throw some soothe your way
that. Okay.
to give you something.
That's heading towards Ophelia.
Yes, this is for
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he decides to turn around and, punch me,
So there's
it might
11.
help.
You get 11.
That's nothing to shake your fist at.
Yeah,
That's an okay
That's
roll.
pretty
That's an
good.
okay
That's
roll.
like
It's just
3/4 of her hit points.
when I see, yes, just when I see like Lysander's healing.
It
And
is
then,
about half of what I was missing, so.
So she was at 2 away from being dead. Okay.
Yeah. So that way, if you try, like you said, you get smacked, and then, and then I will do I'll do Courageous Anthem.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not.
What,
I
what
know
does
I'm a
Courageous
glass jaw
Anthem even
ninja,
sound like?
but
You do that a lot, but I don't have any
do.
idea what that's even like.
Oh, I would say I've done it before, but I don't remember what I did. But it can be different
Yeah.
if it's not the same.
It might be a new anthem every day.
Oh, that's the song of the day. No, this one, this is something that she sings, and it's very light, and it's kind of like, it's almost like a lullaby, but like not the kind that will put you to sleep, but one that feels very comforting and encouraging. Like it's the kind of song that reminds you of home and happy times.
You
and
always remember your mother singing to you.
Yes, it pushes you to makes you keep going when you feel like
cute.
it's hopeless.
So, welcome to the Black Parade.
There you go.
Sorry.
We're not visiting Ophelia's family when we go to
Yeah.
next turn.
Copyright
So if you heard of Nine Inch Nails,
2000, a long time ago. Speaking of 9 Inch Nails. Oh, it's not my turn yet.
Iron Tavia? What?
That's it for Laura, though, right?
yep, that's it. That was my 3.
Well, poop. That means it's Mert's turn, and that means I gotta figure out what I'm doing.
Well, he decided to take the long way around, so my guess is move.
That's a great guess. Thanks for the tip.
Gonna do is like
He is raging currently, so that
Ah.
ups his speed a tad, gives him a little bit of temporary hit points, and some other stuff. And he does have sudden charge. So
round robin. And
stride twice, and if I end within melee reach, but I might be able to.
you can.
I have to get 70. You see 70 there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, easily.
Okay, now Amon and I are flanking. You know what that means? We went over this, Joseph. Okay. Here we go. Which
means he is situationally off guard.
That is
To
correct.
everybody.
That's a brilliant way to say natural 19, which for Mert is a lot.
Go, Mert, go!
That is a 36
Ooh,
to
nice.
hit this off guard creature, and that is definitely a hit.
The off guard, slowed,
Enfeebled.
Yes,
creature.
we get it. Those have nothing to do with my hit points and or armor class.
I love seeing everybody crying
The
in the
off guard
hallway.
does.
I already said it. Look, if you want a GM, get over here. Otherwise,
Shut up!
zip it.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the moment I want to be DMing.
That would
but
be an
yeah.
interesting show. Though. We have Jenny GM and all that.
Round robin.
I think that sounds more fun.
Hot seat G.
You have to play a different adventure though, because I'm not going to let you read Bloodlords. I mean, not that you can't go read it, but please don't read it. What am I doing? I'm supposed to roll damage for this guy. Notice how I'm stalling because I don't know.
36
what
isn't a
the
crit on this
hell.
guy? Dang.
36 is a crit,
Is a crit.
Oh,
as
nice.
I said.
Excellent.
2d12?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, is it next to Bert? So
I know, yeah. I
his-
appreciate the help because, yeah, I don't play this character a lot, as I should not be.
I see him roll damage, and occasionally I see 11s
Okay, so
and 12s.
doubling up this is 26.
That's the one that
14.
has the blood spray curse on it.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the first time this round he's being hit by slashing damage, so that'll be an additional, what is it, 2d6?
2d6.
Ooh,
Cool.
nice.
Except he doesn't have any blood.
It's fine. That's not a requirement.
Okay, so I will take that, and I'll do some more math. Whoa, a lot of damage, guys. A lot of damage.
Because Bert.
And he has actually has 2 actions left. Because he has been hasted.
Yes.
Thanks. So here I go,
didn't even cast
killing
it.
my
You
own
already had
monster. I don't even need you guys. I'll just play by myself. Here we go. Okay, the second swing is a big old whiff, unfortunately.
Oh, you guys, I'm going home.
And then with, so that was with map, and then now my hasted swing, natural 20.
Yes, sir!
Natural 20. I pull a card. Allow myself to kill myself. Okay.
I'm imagining Jacob, wherever he is,
Yeah.
just smiling and not knowing why.
Yeah.
Like, just a moment of happiness. I'm like, what
He's like,
just happened?
Yeah, it's not vacation. It's this massive crit to kill this creature.
Yeah.
Slashing, nerve
spirits.
slice.
Nerve slice.
Yeah, so it'll get the double damage, and the target is bumped to slowed 2.
Oh.
Neat. So double damage is a lot. I'm not going to do the blood spray curse because that's already procced, as they say in nerd
Yep.
culture. It is procced. What does that even mean? Here we go.
Guess what does it mean?
I don't even know if I've ever heard that before.
Yeah.
54 damage. Mert, describe how you dispatch your foe. I kill him.
That's process.
I kill him.
Why did that sound like
get them with my sword.
Yeah, so Mert just comes running up and just with 2 massive swings, opens up the guts, and then as the thing starts leaning forward, he just lops the head off, and it crumples to the ground, and it is no more.
Go, Mert, go!
30 minutes in, Mert murks this thing.
The hell of a rolls, Mert.
Yes.
Hell of a roll. Or 2.
All right, why can't I get that against you guys? Okay, so I'm going to erase all these things. We'll drop out of encounter mode. And you find yourselves in the catacombs with these writings all over the walls. What do you do?
I take a minute to pop the dent out of my shield and repair that.
Okay. That
And
requires
then-
a crafting check, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you roll it?
Yeah. It's 28.
Okay.
And then I will like raise my shield back up and then go back to defending and kind of like looking through the tunnels in case something else is gonna pop out at us.
Okay, I've got you as defending then. What else?
I'd like to kind of explore around. I don't want to get very far from the group, but I would like to look for more of the etchings.
Okay.
The words.
Okay, sure. Yeah, there's scrawlings like all over the place.
She's looking for the really ominous ones that may, make a phrase.
Yeah, they're kind of repeating a lot of the same things. There's only so many pages of the adventure.
Okay. I was like, I want to look for unique phrases.
Yeah, so the statues walk.
Yep.
She goes, she goes.
Okay.
That one's new.
Yeah. What else did we say? What awaits her? What awaits her, right? That was one. You find a new one around one of these farther back corners that says Stone Army.
We found that one already, Patrick.
That's not what I wrote down, but okay. I have what awaits her.
I have 6 total, if that helps.
An Iron Meet Stone and Field of Maidens.
Yep.
Those are kind of all the phrases that
Okay.
are kind of scrawled all over the place, over and over.
Can you make anything out of the phrases that we've been seeing on the walls? Like,
So Lysander has kind of
riddle?
already attempted this, right, with society.
I think I did too, didn't I? at
I
least
don't
did with
recall anybody else except Lysander.
is it is it lyrics, or is it a poem?
Can I give it a shot?
Sure.
So yeah, I'll
I'm thinking,
After
bardic.
19.
Did anyone,
19.
did anyone figure out what the hell these things were?
I'm gonna say
No.
No.
I'd like to
I don't know what it
try to figure out what they are.
Okay. What do you want to do first? You want to do
Steve.
society on these scrawlings, or do you want to identify these creatures as they're quickly rotting away in front of you?
I'm more interested in understanding the writings.
Okay, well, let's start there then.
Okay.
Society.
All right.
I would like to know what these things are.
Okay.
30.
A 30.
Let's go.
Okay. So the thing that you keep keying on is this phrase Field of Maidens. Field of Maidens is actually a place that is on the border of Geb and Holomog. Holomog is the nation south of Geb. You know that some time ago, you can't exactly place exactly when in history this happened, but it could be decades ago, possibly centuries ago. The nation of Holomog sent an army to attack the southern border of Geb. And Geb turned his magical powers against that army, and in an instant, petrified thousands of them on the southern border. The southern border now is kind of a badlands that is dotted. The landscape is dotted with these stone statues of petrified women warriors. So therefore, she goes where the statues walk.
Okay.
What awaits her? Stone Army, Iron Meet Stone, Field of Maidens. This all is kind of pointing
Wait,
towards this area.
what was the statue in front of the house?
The gnome?
Is that what it was? I was like, well, okay.
The halfling?
Halfling.
It was that, yeah. Exactly.
Small one.
It was a little dude. Yeah.
Although we saw a stone statue in the bank.
Yes.
We've seen a couple
yes.
of stone statues.
Yeah.
That was in reference to probably the creature that tried to turn me to stone and
Right.
had my entire arm petrified.
Yeah, you know that this Field of Maidens, these are not women that were turned to stone by a cockatrice or a basilisk or any kind of magical creature. This was in one fell swoop. Geb petrified an entire army. There are thousands of petrified women in this Badlands on the southern border of the nation.
That'd have been a hell of a roll.
It's like a nice, that's the power of, of Geb. And it's a nice kind of warning sign to any further incursions by Holoma armies.
And this is the first time we've heard of Holomog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the first time it's ever come up because they're kind of an insular nation. It's a matriarchal society. There's not a lot that's known about them, really.
I suppose when you march to war and return your entire army to statue, there's not really a whole lot to write home about.
Yeah. With that roll, I'm going to also give you that you know that on occasion there are unscrupulous merchant types that will go down into these fields and try to take some of these statues and bring them up into Geb to sell them as like, look how powerful we are.
Yeah.
And wealthy collectors have been known to purchase these and have them in their private art collections.
Or
That's
fountains.
That's interesting.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
That's kind of what I was wondering too, if we'd seen any
That's interesting.
statues, because like something I would expect something like that.
Note to self: when I'm a blood lord, I need to redecorate.
Oh my goodness. Your man of the House of Maidens.
I didn't say that. You did.
They all have their clothes on, Lysander. They're petrified in situ. As well. Yeah.
That's just wild though. Like I just imagine like, I know you said like we don't know how long ago this was, but
Yeah.
like that would be quite the. I'm sure that would be quite the demoralization of your your troops to be like, well,
Sir,
shit.
I think they're all turned to stone.
Now, yeah. Now the fact that people will come in and try to take them and sell them in Geb,
Yeah.
you also know that sometimes there are missions from Holomog that will come up and try to
Get them back.
rescue them and bring them home and try to undo the magics.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that's interesting.
But yeah, as far as any kind of have they been successful, you don't know. There's such an insular nation and culture that even if they were successful, they probably wouldn't be bragging to it, especially to people who have any connection to the nation of Geb.
Oh gosh, yeah, because wow, yeah, because you think of like the rich people seeing them as statues, but then like this is their people and
Yeah, they at one time they were
their
people.
lineage. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I wonder if I put the ring to it, if it would undo that, because it's supposed to undo petrification. Not that I
you
would
can
plan on that,
certainly
but
try. A little ring you found on a witch, or the magic of Geb. You could try.
That's wild. Though.
she's a hag. Okay.
Yes,
not a witch.
she is a hag.
Don't sell her down the river.
I stand corrected.
So how far are we from?
I'm the witch. She's the hag.
Tune in next week.
So maybe I should look at the map because I was like, how far are we from Holomog? Or do we know?
So currently, if you probably have 3 to 4 days travel to
Okay.
get to this southern border from where you're at now, because you've come south of the Axon Woods, you've crossed the Axoneer River. You remember Ophelia helped ford that river
Yep.
after, well, actually, I think before you got to Thornhearth. And then from Thornhearth to here was another couple days.
Yeah.
So you're looking at maybe 3 or 4 days to get to the southern border
Okay.
from there, or from here.
Not saying I want to go there, but I'm very curious.
So yeah, if you don't have the rations and things for I know some of you don't have to eat and things like that, but others of you still have to consume things to keep you going. So you may want to stock up here in the market before you take off again. It all depends on what you want to do.
Well, right now, I would like to aid Lysander in identifying what these creatures are.
Okay. So are you? So you're going to make a recall knowledge.
I'm aiding Lysander.
Okay. You'll get a +1, Lysander, to this roll.
Great.
Recall
But-
knowledges are always secret.
I have cooperative nature, which gives me +4.
When
on
did you
my
get
items
cooperative
aid.
nature?
Like,
What level did you get it?
3 levels ago.
Okay, it gives you +4 to the roll,
Yes.
and you've already succeeded.
Yes.
Okay, but you
Does
did not critically succeed.
Okay.
So
Numbers matter.
you'll be +1.
Sure.
So now I'll roll for Lysander's recall knowledge. This is a religion check. What is your bonus to religion over there, Lysander?
With the +1, it'd be a 10.
Okay. All right. That is actually just enough, thanks to the aid,
Look at you.
to know that these creatures that you have just slaughtered are Vitalarana emergents. So these are inexperienced and ravenous Vitalaranas. They're basically newborn Vitalarana vampires, and they consume the thoughts with such abandon that they overdo it sometimes. They will gluttonously, they'll eat a lot, gorge themselves on memories, and that'll leave like a crowd of victims in their wake.
Huh.
Maybe like the room we had before.
Yeah. That's.
Although
Well-
I guess that makes sense though, that if she was here and she created some new little friends.
Yeah, and you know that recently there are merchants that are upstairs in the Hollow Market proper that are also like starting to be forgetful and lose some of their thoughts.
Which would make sense if she didn't stick around, but now we're still seeing new victims. There it is.
She has left a trail of spawn. So yeah, what do you do with that information?
We have baby emotional vampires and a poem / writings of a nation of statues to the south.
Army of statues.
Yeah, the nation has not been petrified. The nation is still fully thriving, but an army that they sent
Yes, a nation
long
that
ago.
we don't know how.
They
Very
might have built a
insular.
new
That
army.
we don't know
right?
how they feel.
I would guess that they're not very happy.
Yeah, but I mean, like just towards outsiders or people that show up and are like, "Hi."
The Field of Maidens is still in Gab proper,
Okay.
right? So this is like right on the border. So if you cross the Field of Maidens, you will be in Holomog.
Okay. Which, yeah. But I mean, it's all we've got. I mean, is there anything else for? I know kind of the way the map looks, but is there anything else for us to explore? Like, I'm assuming there aren't tunnels
So
that take us way.
These catacombs go forever. Like they go on and on and on. And
Okay.
if you decide not to go back the way you came and you continue to explore, the scrawlings get fewer and fewer and far between. But you eventually will find that these tunnels will lead out to another portion of the marketplace up above.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Like towards the feet.
Not quite that far, because the market is kind of like in this like the chest cavity and the abdomen proper.
When in the hands to come out the feet. Oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll kind of come out somewhere in the market
wild.
itself,
This
like a
so-
secret. Like people have no idea you would like come out in this like passageway and you'd be
Yeah,
in
I
the
would
market.
probably be slinking forward to try to just see where these tunnels go. See if it looks like Tavia did come this way, I would be trying to find her.
Yeah. So if you're kind
Like
of going
tracking?
through trying to track her, if you want to do tracking, you can give me a survival.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Is that a
You can go ahead and roll
secret
that one.
or is that a roll?
You go ahead and roll that one. That's fine.
After a few minutes or so has passed, do I feel like my condition is getting better, or is it staying the same?
Well, I don't know. Let's find out.
22.
A 22. So you do find some tracks, but most of them are like barefoot humanoid tracks that are normal size for like what you have just killed. Let's take a look here, Lysander, at your particular condition.
Yes.
So I drained thoughts. I had done this. Let's scroll down to their particular. Because the Vitalarana is a vampire type, they have a number of different vampires that have different skills.
Sure.
You still feel stupefied after several minutes.
Okay.
In fact, if you want to explore these tunnels all the way to this other entrance, it takes about 3 hours of following tracks, moving defensively, maybe sneaking around a little bit. After 3 hours, you come out the other end of these tunnels, and you still feel stupefied.
Ooh,
Yep.
it's like a 24-hour thing.
I could take another recall knowledge if you want to find out exactly how long this will last.
Every time he says stupefied, I I have a problem without going disturbed.
Well, I'm going to, before I recall knowledge, after like 2 hours of this shit, I'm going to try and clear mind on myself.
Okay.
And I know it doesn't work on like curses and stuff like that, so I'm trying to whittle down what the hell this is based on my spell.
Let's see. Okay. When you try this, is this a spell you're doing?
It is.
Okay. What conditions does this get rid of?
It works on fleeing, frightened, and stupefied.
Okay. And this is a counteract check?
It is.
All right,
Unless it is a curse or a disease or a natural state of the target, then I cannot get rid of those. So if it's a curse or a disease or something like that, it just won't work. But, which is what I'm kind of using it to help whittle down what it is, without rolling a terrible check and not getting any information.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a spell attack roll.
You got it. That is 27.
Okay, and that essentially will be against like my spell DC.
Yep.
But this isn't really a spell. This is like a natural part of their attack. This is how they feed on you. So it doesn't have a curse trait. What are the other traits it does not work against?
It does not work on curses or diseases or the natural state of a being. So like I can't, if something is just there, like I can't get rid of Remy's, like his slowed. Like he's always slowed because that's his natural state of being.
Stupefied is not Lysander's natural
Correct.
state of being, I would argue.
Correct.
I hope not.
Okay, and you got a 26?
27.
27. So that doesn't really have a spell DC. So I'm going to take the DC of the creature and say that you are successful.
Okay. I will mark that off. And I will get that off of me.
What does that one do?
What does what one do?
Stupefy?
Real bad. So you take a status penalty equal to the value to my intelligence, wisdom, and charisma based rolls and DCs and checks.
Okay.
Including saving throws, spell attack modifiers, and spell DCs.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
And to even cast a spell, he has to do a flat check of a base of 5 plus 1 for every stupefied level he has.
Right.
So right now it would have been a flat check 6 to cast a spell.
Cast anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
Okay.
a 25-ish% chance of just flat out failing a spell roll.
Yeah. Bad news.
Well, glad it's gone.
So you'll see Lysander kind of like puts his hands up around his head, and you just kind of watch as he kind of like is kind of like unbuttoning this idea of like what's happening, and you just kind of see this his head just kind of like shakes, and you see a couple of them like you're looking at like a mist, like a mirage maybe, and he just kind of goes like this, and like whatever that thing that was kind of stupefying just kind of like pulls out of his head, and he just kind of like flumps it down onto the ground,
That's cool.
Oh,
Wow.
and it just disperses.
yeah, like a strange black miasma that just
Yeah.
kind of settles into the cracks of the stone floor.
Yep. Don't want that.
No.
Got to get rid of the ick.
Yeah.
If only it was that easy.
It really was.
It appeared very easy.
I mean, never mind.
Well, getting to the ends of the tunnel to find that it just leads back to the markets, I think I'd be a little discouraged by that. Like, well, where do we go now? I thought we were on Tavia's trail, and then we're just like right back where we started. I mean, I guess we gained information. Do we check in with Selday? How do we pick up her trail?
Well, and this is a part of market we haven't been in yet, right?
Not specifically, no, but I mean,
there's
you could tell
nothing-
looking around you that
there's
this is,
nothing
yeah, you come out between like a couple
descriptive.
stalls, and there's like there's a cave elf in one that's like selling strange like fungi in like these woven baskets. And then on the other side is what looks like a human, but with like pale blue skin. And they're selling like crystals and other odd trinkets.
Usual market stuff.
They kind of like look at you odd as you're coming out between their stalls, like, how did you get here? But then they're right back to like just hawking their wares.
Well, I mean, I guess we should probably tell Seldig, but my guess is we're probably heading south. Eventually, once we prepare.
Sure. I mean, I don't know that was there anything in there that said we should head south? Like, other than the scribbling on the wall?
That's all we have is I mean, we can take this information to Seldig and see if there's anything else that he...
I don't know. I just... Who knows how long that scribbling has been there? That scribbling could have been there for years. Which would have nothing to do with Tavia.
Like, did they go south and then see the Field of Maidens and then come back to these random catacombs to write these messages? But, I mean, or did they?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I don't know. Is there anything extra on these plans of this thing that would indicate something that she would have done? I don't.
No.
I don't feel like we've gained anything by coming down here, to be honest. Like, as far as direction as to where we should go next.
No, and that's where Iron Tavia went, but we've probably helped the market at least.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's pretty clear that she came through here.
Correct.
But as far as where she went, it's frustrating.
The best we could do is see if there's trail, if we could grab her tracks outside of the statue.
Nobody saw her leave, right? Or at least we haven't talked to anybody who saw her leave.
No, nobody saw her leave. And she was flinching away from the people in the marketplace. So the chances that she actually stayed here for very long, probably not high. Especially with all the emotions and it's a lot.
And
Do you have that?
I'm gonna say we don't have anything for the plans.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have that picture from the house?
The house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole.
Yeah, we have it.
Mert has it.
Yeah.
The sketch you found in her cottage.
Yeah, of what would be her benefactor's home, like the plantation-looking house that she had.
Yeah. There was nothing written on there that indicated that was the benefactor's home.
Yeah, correct,
but
at this point, I think we're at the place where I'm just going to be like, do you know where this is? Do you know where this is? Do you know where this is?
So you want to spend some time in the market?
I do want to spend some
pointing that
time
out?
just kind of gathering some information about where this house is or where this thing is.
Okay, so while Lysander's going around the
That
market
one.
for about an hour or so, pointing out this sketch to people, you can give me a diplomacy check, Lysander, to gather information.
Gather information has the secret tag. Would you like to roll it?
Oh, fine. Make me work.
I'm just saying.
I appreciate you playing by the rules as written.
Is that diplomacy?
My bonus is a 16 for diplomacy.
Oh, baby, we like it raw. Okay, so most of the people
especially
you
with a 2.
show it to. How'd you know I rolled a 2? Are my glasses reflecting?
Did you
the
roll a
die?
2?
I rolled a 2.
I have no idea. Just like especially with a 2.
All right, what number am I rolling now?
12.
It was a 12-sided die, you cheating son of a bitch.
Oh, look at me go!
Are you some kind of psychic? What are you doing?
He plays one on
TJ,
Mondays.
are you somehow feeding my lenses to his monitor?
I can see over your shoulder.
You get your meta
You
glasses.
rolled an 8, right?
Okay. All right, that's enough of that experiment.
Everybody look at this.
I'm thinking of a number. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. What is the number?
You're thinking between 1 and 20, and I'm gonna say you're thinking of 6.
Okay, you're incorrect.
But
I'm thinking of a shape.
Hopefully it's a D20 that you're gonna roll. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We'll play Pathfinder. Okay. So after going around and kind of shoving this in people's faces, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Most people are like, I have no idea what that is. And you could get the sense without. I mean, I can make a perception to sense motive, but I think most of them are completely truthful. They've never seen this place before.
That's fine.
Did we ever show that to Seldig? I don't remember. Because, I know we've told him basically nothing, so it wasn't...
We told him,
Lysander
sent the message that we were going to go down into the catacombs. We haven't checked in with him since we got back up.
Do we want to see if we can locate any large lady prints outside of the...
Lady print. Well, was there anything notable...
Sorry, I was just checking the adventure for large lady prints.
Go ahead and roll
That's
that.
what they
let me
kept
just do a
calling her,
Control F
the
real
large
quick.
woman.
Large lady
Large
print.
lady prints.
The large
Was
woman.
there anything of notable? I know that you found the plans. There was nothing notable in there we needed to follow up on, right? Okay.
No, it was.
I don't think so.
It's more of historical preservation
Okay.
and
Could be valuable in the right hands.
Yeah, what you're really seeing from that was like blueprints, and their goal was ultimately to recreate this figure of a reclining Osiris in full resplendency, kind of just laying in this field, like pontificating on the stars, like looking up at the stars. But
the catacombs and market are just kind of
Just the remnants of
yeah.
when they had to stop the construction. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to talk to more people if we want to do that, but I do think at some point we should make a stop by Seldig and...
Yeah, I think at this point we should probably just go back to Seldig and just tell them what we know and what we don't know, which is anything.
So I'm hearing you want to
also-
talk to Seldig, or you want to talk to people in the market. Now I know you've already kind of canvassed looking for, have you seen this place, but have you said anything else? You have made contact with a number of people in the market. Do you talk to them at all? Do you tell them anything? What are you doing?
Real quick, I think that while they're going around talking, I am interested in going with Ophelia to kind of look for tracks that maybe we missed.
Okay, so you kind of go back out like outside the market proper and
Outside,
look.
or like this entrance, or this where we just exited the tunnels. Like it seems like it was a little hidden. So are there tracks like in and out of there? So basically, we've been seeing parts of the market we haven't seen before. I mean, did we miss tracks, places we have seen, or like these new places? Are there tracks there? So I'll go with Ophelia for that.
Okay, so Ophelia, if you are up for trying to find large lady prints, you can certainly make a survival check to track, and Amon can assist you. Are you trained in survival there?
Yes.
Okay.
21 to
And
8.
yes, I am.
21 to aid.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not. I have an
So you get a
18.
+1,
19.
a 19.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot with the rolls.
Okay, so and like outside of the marketplace proper, when you go out there, it's a lot of, there's vegetation that's kind of grown up to the side of this. There are a number of like signs that people move in and out of this area.
Yeah.
You're also looking specifically at these this secret entrance you found, and there aren't any real tracks to find there. So you're not really finding anything that would indicate Tavia specifically, or a large female, if you could tell that from the prints.
You can sometimes say it walks softer.
Okay. Yeah.
I watch too much tracking stuff. But anyways.
No, I understand. No, you are right, and I get it. And unfortunately, you aren't finding it in the
there's just
conditions of
nothing.
this track. However, we are at 7:30, and I would like to give
Like on the nose.
the
7:30.
skull bone to Ophelia for once again putting a number of clues together.
Yeah.
To kind of, I think she has the best sense of where to go next. But as you're talking to people in the crowd, they've gone out to look for tracks. You're canvassing with this picture. You could have, let's say, done that at the same time.
Yeah.
Is Alara doing anything in particular?
I mean,
I think Mert's just like keeping careful inventory of stuff.
I could go talk to... I cannot find his name. Apple guy.
Apple guy. That was Outbog.
Avag, okay.
And it does, it takes you a little while to find him because he doesn't have a set stall. He just kind of
Okay.
wanders around.
He wanders
Well,
around.
we're on the opposite. I mean, I'm assuming we didn't come out the same part of the market either.
You did
so.
not. You did not. So it takes you about the same amount of time as it takes them to do
Okay.
these things.
She just says, "Hey, have you seen the guy that's hawking apples for way too much money?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right
Yeah,
over
they
there.
all know Hoplock. Yeah. And you find him after maybe 45 minutes or so.
Okay.
And he's kind of sitting on a stone bench with he's got his bushel of apples, and apples picked fresh today, fresh apples, 1 silver, best prices. And he sees you approaching. Oh, my dear friend, did you come for another apple?
I just thought I'd
Oh,
share
there
with
I am. That's my picture right there.
I just wanted to share. We went down into the catacombs and
Oh,
yeah, and hey, live to tell about it.
yeah, he's already holding out an apple.
Oh,
She'll sigh and she'll set down the silver.
Oh, okay. Well, just one today.
I I don't think you want to stand there that
here
long.
we go. So you were saying,
Yeah. So we went down in the catacombs and we found all of this interesting writing on the walls.
ooh,
Yeah.
why would you go down there?
The person we were following.
Oh, yes, go on.
Yeah, and that's everyone said that they had seen her go down there. So
Oh, you're very serious in finding this quarry.
yes, yeah, and she wasn't there, but there were signs she had been there.
I see. Okay. Well, go on. You have about 9 minutes to go.
Exactly. I can tell you my whole life story.
Great. Can't wait.
Can you?
Apple! Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Please, go on.
Yes. So what do you know about? Do you know anything about the catacombs, or?
Oh, I don't really go down there much. There's a lot of ne'er-do-wells down there, unsavory types and stuff.
Well, what do you know about the Field of Maidens? Have you heard of that?
I've heard tales. I don't really go down there, Not many plants and things down there, It's a badlands. Not really my cup of tea, as they say.
Is there anyone here that you think has been there? Anyone here that visits?
Not that I could say offhand. I know that there are times when certain collectors will come to the market, maybe looking for a statue or something, but there are those types. They quickly run out of the market. We don't truck with that sort of. There were people once down there,
Yeah.
It seems wrong to me to sell a person.
Okay, so you know it happens, but you don't know anybody who's done it.
Not personally, no. It's been some time since someone's come through this market trying to hawk something like that. You're looking at me really strange.
Well, we got
You want
8
to make
more
some
minutes.
kind of a roll? Or something?
Oh, yeah.
It
how
looks
the
like
lead
7 by my.
Oh no, we're gonna wait out the whole time. So anyway,
oh God.
My hourglass says 6 minutes.
no, she's
My arm is going numb.
Yeah. I'm not sure this
Yeah,
is really worth a silver.
I'm just in it for the
Pointing to a
novelty at
cup of
this
silver
point.
pieces.
Yeah, because I don't get the sense that he has anything.
I have apples.
Yeah, I mean other than apples.
Oh, no? You could always do a sense motive check against me if you prefer, if you think that I'm not being truthful. Sometimes people do that. They come up and stare at me, and then they
Sure, I'll do a sense motive.
sense motive on
Whatever
me.
that is.
Yeah, I was like, I'll
Seems
do
like a
whatever
strange way to interact with a person.
sense motive, which I'm just gonna sense that he's annoyed holding that apple. This one.
Okay. Yeah, so this is basically based off your perception. And yeah, he really seems like he's on the up and up. And
Yeah.
he really just wants to make this money, not just for himself, but also for the farms that he is acting as some kind of envoy, or he feels like he's some kind of envoy for. far out to the outside the market.
Yeah.
But he's not really saying anything that's like disingenuous.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Like I was getting the sense he just doesn't
Yeah, see, I told you.
I didn't get the sense he just doesn't have more information that's
I didn't know
helpful.
why you had to roll.
Yeah,
Just trust me. Now give me more silver.
yeah, yes, I agree. I picked the best apple out of my basket for you. See, not any wormholes on this one.
And in 5 minutes, you can have it.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just have a nice awkward 5 more minutes and.
When you were down there in the catacombs, did you find your quarry? What did you find?
Oh,
We have more. We have 5 more minutes to kill. You might as well tell me.
Oh, true. Yeah, no, we found some. I guess, for lack of a better term, baby vampires.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I think
Drops the
this.
apple and you got to start over.
Oh, that's scary.
No, I think we've actually found the problem for your, the merchants that have been.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do you mean?
Well,
Have
that's-
vampires
this
that make
could-
people stupid?
Yeah, no, this particular type, they feed on the emotions of people. They.
Oh, I see. Yes, yes. There
And
are
so-
people that have been acting very strange for these past few weeks.
And we hope we took care of the problem, but I don't,
Interesting.
I don't know what kind of destruction she left in her wake.
You know, the chairperson of our Merchants Guild is Thulga, and I'm sure she would be happy to learn this information, that your efforts have potentially stopped this plague of thoughtlessness spreading around this market. I'll bet you she'd be interested in hearing about that. If you can stare her away from a basket of penis bones, that is.
Oh, is that
She's
that
a
her
specialty
trade?
of hers. Yeah,
Okay.
She goes around collecting those
well, that seems like that'll be easy to track down.
poor foxes. I hope she waits till they're dead to get them, if you catch my meaning.
Goodness.
Yeah, that's a.
Gelded foxes.
Yes, well. Anyway, there's your apple.
Thank you.
Whew.
You know what? Now that I think about it,
Oh, yes? There's another one.
nah, I won't.
Oh, thank the gods. My arm's getting tired. To see Thulga for some of her Asper cream.
Could you point me in her direction?
Oh, yes. So if you remember, she's at the south end, and he points out.
Yeah.
Like, if you follow, turn left at this stall.
Because I don't think I was technically at that one, so.
That's true. He does give you some directions and some landmarks to make your way to her stall, which is
I
more
bet is-
permanent than his wanderings.
Not the stone I thought we'd be going back to, but
You know.
yeah, here we are.
And after several minutes, you can hear in the distance this kind of raspy voice, like
Here we
calling
go.
out, like, various animal parts.
What kind of various animal
Maiden finger bones.
parts? Ooh.
Does those come from statues?
Ooh. Shh. On the nose there.
Nothing too obvious. 5 silver.
Stop asking dumb questions.
Frog's eyes. Freshly dug earthworms. Lowest prices. Here to Mekatar.
Okay, I'll approach her and use my glad hand.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Gotta keep her glad hand strong.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what that.
Yeah. Use my strong hand. Glad hand, you say. Tell me what glad hand is. What's going on here?
That one allows me that as soon as I meet someone, I can immediately attempt a diplomacy check to make an impression.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have to converse for a minute. And it's I actually love this one because even if I fail it, I can just talk for a minute and do it again.
Yeah, it's like super good first
Yeah.
impression sort of thing.
Yeah. So I think
Okay.
this one's awesome. But
And this will fall under your diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Yeah. And this is make an impression,
yeah.
which is not a secret roll, so you may fire
Okay.
when ready.
29.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go.
So as most of her attention is like out to passersby, is like calling out these various like strange animal parts and other things that she's collected out in the wilds. But when you come up, there's something about you that immediately draws her attention, and she quiets down. Oh, my dear, how can I help you?
I have some information that I heard you'd be interested in.
Oh, go on, go on.
I think we've gotten to the bottom of the merchants that have seemingly lost their minds.
Yes, there are a number of people plagued by this forgetfulness lately. It's very disconcerting. The Merchants Guild has taken a bit of a hit.
Well, we found some young Vatalarana emergents
Oh,
down in your catacombs.
what does this mean?
These are young vampires who feed upon the minds and memories of people and have likely been the source of the problem.
And what's happened with these vampires?
Well, it looks
Do
like
they
we've...
have penis bones by chance? Did you check? Did you check the penis bone?
I'm not sure I took track of all the species that were
Okay,
were
I'll
involved,
go
but-
down and explore later. You
Yes.
said this is in the catacombs?
Yes,
Or-
yes, but
She makes a
we've
note.
we have we explored the entire catacombs and we believe that we disposed of all of them.
Fascinating, fascinating. You have done us a great service, actually. A great service. In fact, I think this warrants a bit of a celebration. Do you have proof that you destroyed these vampires?
I'm trying to think what kind of proof would be. I mean,
I'm kidding. I'll take your word for it.
No, I mean,
you made such a good
I was like,
impression
I'd be
on me. I
We
suppose
didn't take trophies.
yeah, we didn't. No,
you don't seem like a trophy-taking type, if you don't mind me saying.
I have to stand there for 10 minutes. It's not fun.
Yes, yes. Although it might be worth it.
Trying to take these teeth, and it just takes forever.
All the bodies just disintegrate before
Yeah.
I can get anything.
Yes, yes, I understand. I understand. Again, you have done the Merchants Guild quite a service. And in fact, as the chairperson of the Merchants Guild, I think that some sort of celebration is warranted. I'm going to notify the board of the Guild of Merchants board members of your service to the guild. And in return, we'd like to celebrate you with a party tonight in the pavilion here. If you would join us right here, this very stall, we'll set something up, perhaps some sort of dinner or something. And yes, I think that there are a number of board members. I think that. Did you do this alone?
Oh no, I have a team.
A team. Oh,
Yes.
this is a fox of a different color, as they say.
Well, it's just a small group of us on a.
How small is this small group?
There are. I will say 5 others, including one of our companion friends.
I see. Allow me a few hours to speak to the board members and come back here at nightfall, and we will have something arranged for you.
That's excellent.
Yes,
It's much appreciated. And
Now, do you prefer fox penis bones or skunk penis bones? If you had to pick,
as a connoisseur of penis bones, I really do prefer the
I
skunk.
don't really believe you're a connoisseur of penis bones, but we'll think of something, my dear. Just
Yeah.
please. I must get back to my sales. Things have been slow lately with everything going on.
That lives forever on the internet.
Yes, Bess is a connoisseur of penis bones. You heard it here first.
Oh boy.
Do come back at nightfall, and we will arrange something for you, a celebration of sorts. And we will make it worth your while, the board and I.
We are very grateful for your
As are
hospitality.
we. Now, please, I must get back to my sales. Things have been slow since the fox migration. Good day. Anything else you guys want to do?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cut to
Cut to.
Amon and Ophelia.
Yeah.
Ophelia, I'm not seeing much of anything from these tracks. I think that these paths are too well traveled. I'm not seeing anything. But
Same.
didn't you say that you spoke with someone who lived down there in the catacombs?
Mm-hmm.
I think that we should find this person and ask, maybe they had seen those drawings added to the walls. Like, do they remember a time before the drawings? Like, did they see anyone down there?
Okay. I was actually gonna say that I would like to go in and talk to her anyways. She's up towards the head.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, so you easily make your way kind of up the stone steps and broken rubble that would lead up to this kind of what looks like half of a skull that's just been caved in.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of rubble and, it's overgrown with like brush and dying trees, but there are pieces of tarpaulin and canvas that are kind of laid over these branches to create these kind of tents of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of look around this area, this camp, if you will. Do you remember this girl's name?
I do not. I believe
Does Ophelia remember the girl's name?
probably. She gave her money.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean anything.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
she
I
does.
don't remember you asking the name, but it was Junissa. Junissa was a little half-orc little girl. Maybe about 11, 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while of kind of asking around, you do find her kind of lounging in the shade behind a big boulder, basically, where the rubble is kind of caved in. It's a nice kind of quiet spot away from everyone. And she's just sitting there eating a piece of like jerky. Oh, you again?
Yeah.
Well, did you find my friends?
Most likely, but there wasn't anything we could do for them.
I was afraid of as much. I hid in that box,
Uh-huh.
She wasn't able to see me in there. That's the only reason I'm alive.
Do you know where she went?
That big scary lady?
Yeah.
No. Last I saw her she was grabbing hold of my family, really. The only family I've ever known. Just grabbing them, and they would just slump in her arms and go all kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hid in the box, and that's the last I ever saw. I'll not ever go back down there.
I mean, you can.
I don't want to.
That's fine. The catacombs.
Yeah?
The tunnels behind the big room.
Yeah,
Have you noticed? Did you ever notice the writing on the wall?
Sometimes I go in there to hide when I wasn't feeling talky.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I saw something written on the walls, yeah. Things about stone ladies or something. I don't remember exactly.
Were those always there?
No.
When did they start showing up?
Couple weeks ago, maybe. I don't know, right? Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Amon's eyes kind of like narrow a little bit hearing that.
Why are you looking at me weird like that?
Just piecing.
You
things
want my
together.
jerky? You can't have any.
Just piecing.
I bought it. My own coin.
I thought you
Steal it.
haven't been back down there since she went down there.
Okay, I lied, all right? I tried to go down and see if I could find my friends. They're all just laying around. Like, just dead eyes.
Okay.
And I looked for Keldon in the tunnels and I couldn't find him. saw the words, and I came back up here. And I'll never go down again. My family's gone, my friend's gone. Stop looking at me like that.
Right. Well, the catacombs are clear.
What do you mean clear?
There's nothing down there that's gonna hurt anyone.
I don't like it anymore. That's where my friend died. I don't want to go back. I don't have to go back. I'm fine here.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody bothers me here. Nobody wants to be friends. And that's fine. Because
Well-
having friends means you get hurt.
That's not true.
Maybe for you.
It's always good to have at least one person at your back.
That's what I thought. And now he's dead.
Are you sure?
Keldon? Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'll move up to her and I'll give her a silver, and then start turning away. Just kind of look her in the eye and then give her a nod. And
Thank you, mister.
almost like,
Don't really need your charity, but thank you. And she immediately pockets it.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a little advice. You can take it or you can leave it.
Well, words of wind, you could say what you want.
Having friends makes you stronger. And when you're stronger, your friends will help you and you can help them. Doesn't have to be more than one, but it can be. And if you try hard enough, the stronger you are, the more you can do.
I'm strong enough. I'm alive.
You
ain't I?
are. You find someone else who's alive.
I don't know.
Why don't you go find parts that you can trade to the merchants? Or other things.
I've got my own ways. I'm doing fine. You don't have to worry about me.
well, look, kid, and then I'll like kneel down. I've lost my family and everyone I cared for, and
Yeah, they're probably long dead, judging by the looks of you.
you'll find a new family just like I did. And then I'll stand up and
Right. And both of you can see, even though she's trying to put on this facade of being tough and fine on her own, you can see when you tell her these things that there's just this glimmer of hope in her eyes behind those tears that maybe you're right. We'll see.
all right, I stand up. All right, let's go. Let's find the others.
Let's go.
See you, kid.
Not if I see you first. Goes back to eating that really tough turkey. Wow, okay. So, what do you guys, after all this interaction in the market, do you guys meet up somewhere? What do
Did
you do?
you guys notice that Amon said that he found a family?
Yes?
I did.
I wasn't
I
there.
did.
I wasn't there.
I was like, when did I noticed it, but obviously I wasn't there either.
Don't worry, Oman. I did. I was there.
So I was like, when did he find a family?
Oh, I noticed.
Is he moving out? Is he leaving us?
Did he
What-
find? Yeah. Did he find somebody?
I have another family you guys don't know about.
Yeah,
You're like, don't tell my first
Are they
wife.
in another
There's
town?
another.
Yeah.
they're over in Topeka.
Oh, God.
Okay. No, it was nicely done, everyone. Thank you. So
All his exes live in Osiris.
you head back down.
Because we gotta all look for the giant Remy.
Well, since we're up towards the head, we look down, find the giant Remy.
Yeah, it's
There
fairly
he is.
easy to spot. Yeah. There are other larger creatures moving about, but
not
none in
in a
a
yellow
giant.
jumpsuit.
not in that
jumpsuit.
giant. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you
if there
definitely-
is, I have questions.
You can spot him from quite a distance away. Yeah. So you find your way back together in the marketplace.
Guess
Talk
what?
about-
I got us a celebration. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. The Merchants Guild wants to throw a party for us tonight to thank us for clearing out the catacombs and stopping the merchant issue.
We got a lead.
Oh, you got a lead.
Those drawings in the catacombs, Ophelia found her friend from down there, and those drawings are new. They're right around the same timeline as
Probably the
that's
baby
every-
vampires.
Yeah.
amnesia.
So do you think she's sending messages back to them? Because I can't imagine she went down there, came back and told them.
I think we're heading south.
Yeah. Yeah, because I bet she had I'm just curious if she has some sort of telepathy power with her baby vampires, which would make me a little nervous if she's leaving a wake of people.
Yeah.
Because
Better than any scrying spell you ever had.
I don't even think because if those appeared right after she did.
Now, if you want to know whether or not she has some sort of capabilities through her spawn, you can make another recall knowledge at a slightly higher DC against these creatures.
Let's do it.
So
Is that
it would be
religion?
it would be religion. Who's going to roll this up? Who wants to roll this up?
Let's see, what's my religion?
So I have you and Ophelia clocking in at the same bonus to religion.
What are you?
Amon's also fairly well versed in religion.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured. I was hoping he'd be a tick higher, so.
Can I try to aid though?
Yeah, go ahead and you can give me an aid roll. This is a well, you go ahead and roll it.
21.
She brought it up, so I'm going to aid her.
Okay, so DC to aid is 15, so you get a +1. You're gonna aid, so give me a DC 15.
Can I aid?
I can't wait till I roll a 1.
I am aiding with a 26.
Okay. Go ahead. Yep. And because this is kind of a mental thing, and so typically with aid, you can kind of limit the number. There's only so many people who can lean in and try to pick a lock.
Sure.
But you guys are trying to think and recall knowledge, so we'll say that everybody can chip in on this, right? What'd you get?
I have a 24.
Okay. So all told, I am going to give you a +4 to the roll because Ophelia did get a critical.
Let's go.
Okay.
Good job.
Am I rolling this one?
Yeah, well, it's a
okay,
recall knowledge, so it'll be
okay.
a secret.
We're
Oh,
aiding
okay.
you.
Remy's not rolling it, that's for sure.
Oh, wait a minute, I know.
I feel better not rolling it.
You know what? Let's see if Mert. Why
Hey.
not? Let's throw everything at the.
Mert's like,
Mert's
and you've
got a
got
little
my
bit of-
axe.
Yes. Oh shit. Okay. So all told, I'm gonna with everybody putting their heads together, a +5 on
There we
this
go.
recall knowledge secret roll. Heyo. And you are a +13 religion. All told, that is a 34.
Let's go.
So, you do in fact know that there is no real connection left between the two.
Okay.
That being said, how are these creatures getting this information? What happens is when a Vitalarana feeds on someone and drains them to the point of becoming a new Vitalarana vampire, that Vitalarana has remnants of thought and things that bleed into their minds, and they don't know what to do with those things because they're not their own thoughts or memories.
Oh.
So you could probably
Some
deduce
of her memories are in them.
that Tavia is experiencing something, yes, and it's kind of bleeding into their minds because there's still that tenuous mental connection, even though she's not directly communicating with them, and they are not sending any information back to her.
You know, I was on a really long cart ride during my time in the Carters Consortium, and there was someone that I swore he was crazy. He talked about this very thing, and I think this, he might have been telling the truth, and I think this might be how this worked.
Interesting.
That's how I meet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you all put your collective minds together to deduce this, and are quite certain that they're not communicating with her. Like, they weren't in that middle of that battle, like sending her telepathic messages of, we're under attack and they look like
But
this.
she was thinking about this. These are parts-
She's experienced it.
Yeah.
Well, you see, when you have a powerful entity or a powerful mind that is supplicating onto another entity, sometimes there's bleed where things cross over, and you kind of like you have moments where sometimes you're in control and sometimes you're not in control, and sometimes, you know,
it kind of happens with all kinds of
and that's how I'm
feedings. Sometimes you can, like, even if it's just blood being exchanged, sometimes your blood, your essences also can go out into the. It's understandable.
Yeah, if you feed on the blood of something, you may pick up some essence of that creature that's carried in that particular humor. And in this case, it's their minds, right? So, yeah.
And, you know, a vampire saliva kind of enters the body of the victim it feeds on to kind of puts a little bit of their essence in. So it's understandable how they have. So she's experienced this, which means she saw it.
Well, it's also interesting because
Is it only memory? Because I thought it was thoughts or memory.
Yeah, it's thoughts and memory.
yeah.
Okay,
So
she
is
might be
this something
thinking
that
about-
she experienced already, or is this something she was
Thinking
planning
about,
to
yeah.
do?
Or planning.
Yeah.
or is experiencing currently, like
Right.
right? So
Well, I think we should check in with Solik before we
Yes.
check out this
yeah,
celebration.
you gotta
we
let him
talked
know
about.
we have a party on the horizon. I'm sure he's a man that likes to get down with the get down.
I'm sure.
He better put his parachute pants on.
So I brought my dancing shoes.
Wow.
It would be
We'll
interesting
find
to-
out if Seldig is in fact a party goer after we take a short break.
Ooh,
So
dang.
I can't believe it's happening already, but don't go
right.
anywhere because we're going to get right back to the action and right back to the celebration in the market, and then we'll see how Seldig feels about this whole new lead you have discovered. But like I said, don't go anywhere. Some of us are going to kind of filter off and take a quick break, and we'll hang out. Those of us that remain at the table hang out and interact with you guys here in chat. If you have any questions, if you're new to the channel, be sure to just say hi to us. Be sure to hit that follow button or subscribe button if you're over there on YouTube. If we're not catching you live in the chat, that's because we're mostly like zeroed in on what we're doing RP-wise, but we'll be sure to get back with you in the chat. And if we don't catch you live, always hop in the Discord and you can ask away any questions you may have, make any comments there, let us know what kind of games you're playing, how much fun you're having, whether it's playing Pathfinder or any other tabletop RPG or heck, anything. Board games, collectible card games, we like it all.
Everything.
Most
things.
everything, yeah.
Even if Patrick doesn't like it, there's somebody on there that does.
That's true. I don't, yeah. We're a varied crew, that's for sure.
Very varied. We do actually have somebody new in the chat.
I see that. Looks like a Dr. Fun Nut.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Dr. Fun Nut? Dr. Fun Nut.
Nope,
Dr.
you got
Dr.
it.
Fanute?
Dr. Funnut.
Dr. Fanute.
Goes right along with your
Well, what's
penis
happening,
bones.
Dr. Fun Nut? Thanks for popping in and joining with us. Yes. So the things you see to cash in for channel points down below are typically for the Soul Severed show on Tuesday. So be sure to check that out Tuesday because you're racking up those channel points. You can definitely have fun over there with those. Here at Bloodlords, we just do the 4,000 to give a +2 because we don't have all those. It's not a homebrew. Everything is already kind of in the published adventure. So to start adding new names and things might not be advantageous to what we're doing. So But you can definitely donate the channel points to give these guys a +2 to a roll. Or if you've built up some bits and you want to throw it at the channel, you can give any of the players here an honorary skull bone. If you missed it at the top of the show, Jenny's got a skull bone there holding up. It's a token we use for the hero points. And they can cash that in for a D20 reroll or to avoid death. So yeah, there's a couple of ways you can interact with us here on this show as well, for sure. But man, I'm so glad to see you. Welcome aboard, and be sure to jump into that Discord. Yep.
Yeah.
Laura's thrown it in there for us. Thank you, Laura.
Tomorrow, oh yeah, today is our published adventure, and tomorrow is our homebrew, and then Wednesday is our watching paint dry ASMR. No.
Watching paint dry ASMR? What?
Yes.
You guys are watching paint dry over there on Soul Silver?
No, on Wednesday.
Oh, on Wednesday.
I said Wednesday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was replying to something else. I missed that. I'm like, did I miss an episode of
You missed
Soul Silver where you
something.
guys are...
And I believe an Asimar is a D&D race. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. They're Nephilim here
Yeah.
over in Pathfinder 2E land.
Correct. Yeah.
But that's okay. That's all right. I am neither of those things. Are you saying maybe I'll paint one of those?
No, I'm saying you're watching you paint on Wednesday. It's an ASMR.
Oh, not an ASMR like the half heavenly
Yeah.
divine bloodline creature.
Yeah.
We are big nerds,
Super nerd.
Mike. Because I heard ASMR and I immediately thought like, oh, like those Angelkin guys
Yeah.
with like the halos and but that's the Nephilim in PF2E, and the Nephilim could be either the Tiefling or the ASMR. So sorry. Yes.
Played one of those in a Curse of Strahd game.
Yeah.
Ooh. So if in May we have PopCon coming up,
Yes, we do. That's coming up really quick, actually.
and if
2
you're
months-ish?
lucky and you show up, you might get a neat little nifty gift or two.
Yeah, we have some swag to hand out at PopCon. That would be fun.
Yeah. And we got some nice teal pens that have our logo. Well, not our logo, our name on it.
I saw them.
They're quite nice.
They're
I'm using
they're
one right
good.
now.
Yeah.
I like how they have the little stylus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I was
They're
just going to
very
call
nice.
that a nubby, but stylus is the proper term.
It sure
Thanks,
is.
Joseph, for... Look, we just sprung forward this weekend, right? Is anybody else feeling it?
Well, I was really surprised we haven't been on the rant of daylight savings time, because when it happened last time, it was like 3 episodes of nothing but
Yeah, fuck this
It
up.
messed me up really bad, but I don't know. Today, I don't know what it is. Like, I got like 5 hours of sleep, maybe, but I think I'm,
feeling pretty
for
good.
the
huh?
most part,
Maybe it's all
firing
the-
on 5 of 6 cylinders.
Yeah,
Maybe it's all the extra daylight.
yeah.
It might be. You might
Instead
be
of-
onto something.
Welcome
Instead
to
of like, it's 4 p.m. and it's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you want to
That's some
hibernate.
shit.
and no one wants that shit.
Yeah. Can we just like move into the 20th century and just get rid of it already? Like, what's the point? Like, it doesn't have to do with like farmers and stuff.
So it originally started with farmers, but now it's more in logistics and like. So I know FedEx is a huge proponent for daylight savings time because it helps with deliveries. So you can standardize your delivery. So if the Indianapolis World Hub is in Indiana, and you don't run on daylight savings, and the rest of the world does, then when the rest of the world's time shifts, you don't shift, and then now you get wacky and screwy delivery times.
Look, I'm
There's
thinking,
been-
think
hey,
big.
I am thinking big.
Get rid of it across the world.
Sure.
Like, who cares?
There's been instances where like couriers have showed up to hospitals with organs.
Yeah.
And like the place they're delivering, wherever the thing is, doesn't open for an hour because of daylight savings time.
Oh, see,
But I feel like they
just
can do
get rid
that
of it all.
without daylight savings.
Yeah, if they got rid of it on a global scale,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a problem.
Correct. You're not wrong.
But instead of that, it's like, we'll just keep it on a global scale because
But-
everyone loves it.
Yeah, it was originally a farmer's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and we are being corrected in chat that farmers don't like it either. So see, no one wants it.
See, yeah.
All right, so
Call your
look,
congressman and
Yes.
tell him to get rid of daylight savings
whoever's
time.
in charge of world clocks,
Yeah.
if you're watching, First of all,
The Ministry of
hit the
Time.
follow or subscribe.
Go over to Patreon.
Check us out on Patreon. Subscribe to Patreon. You can hit the $20 tier probably. If you're in charge of all the fucking clocks,
Yeah.
you could subscribe at the $20 tier. And while you're at it, get rid of daylight savings time on a global scale.
Yeah.
And
Brought to you by Elite Encounters.
yeah. And yes, the world can thank us.
That's right.
It was our idea first.
Boom.
All right. And with on that note, I'm going to step away
Yeah.
because I'm starting to lose my mind a little. Don't go anywhere. They'll be here.
Yeah, you know, after these messages.
We'll be hanging out. Yeah, Laura says I'd rather keep one all year round. I would rather stay on this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indiana used to not change time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there
I
was
couldn't believe like we didn't have it and then we did, and
Yeah.
I was just like, really?
Yeah.
But see, like, here's the thing: is in my job, there's some logistics involved too, and it's like if you're looking at the receipt time of something, you have to consider the time zone it came from, and like, how is it different? Like you're talking about deliveries and stuff. How would it be different? You know what I mean?
So, like, I'll use FedEx as an example because that's where I worked for a while. So, FedEx does a universal time with Zulu time. So it's not based on your actual time. So when in one part of the year we would be +4 hours to Zulu, and then in another part of the year we'd be +5. In the window where Indiana didn't change, it would our time would stay the same, and then as the world would change around us, it would be +4 sometimes, +5 sometimes, and you just didn't, like, you had to keep track of, like, okay, what month are we in? Are we +4? Are we +5? In order to get the time right for what we're putting for deliveries, because
that makes a little more
FedEx
sense.
uses a universal time, so that way, if you're in, Morocco, you're still putting the same time on your slips and information that would be relevant to everyone in the world. So it's yeah. Anyway,
Times
are changing.
It's just a construct, man.
yeah,
We went without daylight savings time for 10 years.
yeah. Well, it was a long time. It was longer than
It
that.
was 10. It was about 10. For sure. Because we had it before, and then we went for like a 10-year period without it, and then now we're back to it.
I don't
When was
remember it
this?
till like my 20s.
Yeah, I don't remember it until I was like,
Like it.
When did this happen?
What? When did they bring daylight savings time back?
No,
Don't worry,
when did
I'll
we
ask.
stop?
Yeah, because I don't remember it from my childhood at all.
Oh no, it was.
I don't remember it from my childhood either.
No, I said 10 years.
Well, I
I
mean, that would
remember
have been my
daylight
childhood.
savings time. Sorry.
This is a huge detour
Anyways,
from
so-
TTRPG
but-
content.
Right now, the reason that they went back to it is because of business.
Yeah.
It's no longer a farmer's thing, it's a business thing. Because a lot of companies are based out of California. And instead of us being 4 hours behind them, we remained a consistent 3 hours behind them. So that way, we're in at 6 o'clock and they're in at their 6 o'clock. And it kind of helps with ordering and logistics, so to speak.
So I just got back and I've been eavesdropping on the conversation and I'm already confused just in the last 5 minutes. So why don't we spring forward to back to into the game,
Nice.
and then you can fall back on your saving throws
was-
to see if you.
April of 2006
Yeah.
when we adopted daylight savings.
Right. I had just
And
moved
the-
here, and yeah, it was harmonization with Chicago was the big thing
2006,
because
like-
of.
And the majority of the state never had daylight savings time before that point.
I'm from down south, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had daylight
Southern Indiana, like
savings time.
Southern Indiana and Northern Indiana would shift times.
right.
Sorry,
It's
I'm from down south, so I had daylight savings time as a child.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was a big shock when, like, when it showed
Yeah.
up.
So it was not a big shock. It was a normal nuisance for me.
Okay. Anyway, back to
Thank you, Chicago,
or New York.
and yeah,
And California.
and back at it.
Okay.
So here we are in Galarian, where they have a global harmonization of their time zones.
Harmonized.
Yeah, they are globally harmonized time zones. I don't know what's going on. But we're going to spring forward to this evening.
Erlene Haldoli likes the harmonized time zones.
Yeah, you leave me out of this.
Laura doesn't get to take the blame for California. That's not how that
That's
works.
fine. That's fine.
That's a large
We're moving
state.
on.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, or we could,
Talking to Laura.
we could just have a whole podcast of we can call it Time Zone Time with the Elite Encounters
Time Zone
crew.
Time.
Let's discuss time zones for an hour and a half. Join our sponsors, Timex.
Rolex.
Keeping track of your time zones, Timex. Okay,
Wow.
Timex is not a sponsor.
That was real professional.
It could be. Contact us at elite-encounters.com.
Yeah, if you'd
All
like
right.
to sponsor the show and give us all free watches, so we can keep track of your time. For crying out loud, no one wants to hear about this.
I know. We're shifting gears and go.
Yeah, here we go. Springing forward into the evening. What do you guys do? You guys wanted to
gonna try to
notify
sell
We got to
Selding
find
Leonard Trump
Zeldin.
Zeldin.
Yes,
so
correct.
we'll not spring forward yet. We'll fall back to Selding.
Badoo-cha.
And yes, that's the last time zone joke forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
So you guys find Selding. Now, you guys have been gone for hours,
Right.
right? Remember, it took you a few hours of navigating the catacombs. You came back up and talked to various people in the marketplace. That's another hour, maybe a couple hours there. So you really have no idea where this guy is now.
Did we tell him to go and look for us in so many hours?
No.
Okay. I thought there was something
do
about
you
him.
tell the spy master of the country you live in to go look for you? I don't know that that's a wise choice.
No, I think what we said was, if we're not back in this amount of hours.
I did not hear that on the
I don't
replay.
remember.
I didn't say that.
So, how are you going to find... Now, you had a good idea of, like, where he was when you spotted him, right? When you were kind of
Yeah.
going about, you spotted him in, like, a merchant's tent.
Yeah.
And then you sent him that message.
And I didn't need to see him, but he needed to see me to reply back.
And he was able to reply,
So
interestingly enough.
I'll
We
just
were
send
nearby.
a message from where we are currently, and if he's within 500 feet, we'll
And
see.
can see
Okay.
you.
So what is the message you want to send to Selding?
Selding, we have some information that we think we would like to share with you about what transpired in the catacombs. We are standing at X place in the market.
What is X place?
Currently, we're standing. I think we're all in front of the booth. Well, actually, we're the stairs where they came down from the head.
Oh, okay. So that's a good landmark, like
Yeah.
near the head. Okay, if he's within 500 feet, you can get a response, and if
Yep.
he can see you. And interestingly enough, after several seconds of silence, you hear in your head, "Stay where you are. It has been a long time, but I will meet you." And that's all he says.
He says for us to stay where we are. It's been a long time. He'll meet us.
And after about
Yeah, we got a lot of catacombs to go through.
about 20 minutes or so, you see him kind of navigating through the crowd in the market on his skeletal horse, coming up to your position. Just kind of like
500 feet away, and it's 20 minutes.
people.
Hey, you watk slow, okay?
He's at a horse.
When you have presence.
You think I just dropped what I was doing and came at
No,
your beck
no,
and
I
call?
did no. That was my point. That he's clearly, yeah.
busy doing
Clearly
things.
not in a hurry.
Yes, and he comes sauntering up on this skeletal mount, and he dismounts and kind of like looks over you all. You all look like you're still in good health, like there's no serious injuries going on. And with a wave, he dismisses his mount and brushes off his gloved hands. "What is your report?"
So we ventured down into the catacombs where we found the remains of what we assume to be the husks of whatever Tavia and her spawn fed upon. The spawn are they're a vampire that feeds on emotions and memories. They're called Vitalaranda.
He nods, and as you continue your report,
we ran into some formidable spawn or emergence in this catacomb that we were going through, and there seemed to be some markings or carvings on the wall down below that alluded to the Field of Maidens. And based on what we were able to gather about these Vitellaranda vampires is, though they don't directly communicate with one another, if we assume if the maker has a strong enough premonition or a strong enough memory or a strong enough emotion, that emotion or memory would bleed over into its like spawn, and those spawn then were writing the messages on the wall. So based on putting the pieces together, we think Tavia is in the Field of Maidens south of here.
This is most impressive. You are correct with these Vitellarana vampires. These crude carvings were probably not knowledge that these spawn gained from Tavia directly, but are some sort of psychic echo from when she created them. Perhaps Tavia is already headed south, and perhaps her instinct is the same. Whoever created her is feeding her mind with thoughts and images. This Field of Maidens is our best lead. It is at least 3 days' ride south of here. I suggest we leave as soon as possible. Restock yourselves. We will probably leave in the morning. Do you have anything else you need to report?
I think the only thing that, when going through our bags, this was a picture that was left in her house. I don't know if it means anything to you, or if you've seen this image, but this was the only thing when going through that I think that has any connection to what we're actively doing.
He takes that drawing and studies it for some time. And there's just an imperceptible, dark look that passes over his face. There is something familiar about this. I cannot put my finger on it. May I keep this? I will show it to some of my sources and see what I can find out.
Sure.
We thought it might be the benefactor's place, but
The benefactor of Thornhearth?
once we got there, we realized that is not the case. So this may be her maker's.
The benefactor of Tavia.
Perhaps she created this image from something that she is seeing, something calling to her.
Something that was imprinted upon her.
Indeed, indeed. I am impressed with what you have gained today.
There's going to be a party this evening.
Go on.
A celebration of sorts. The when Alara communicated to the guild head of the markets here, they were most thrilled with our, I guess, cleansing of the catacombs, and they've offered to throw a celebration.
I, of course, will not take part in this celebration. It is not warranted for me to be there. You have earned it. I would say, enjoy this celebration. Take this moment to restock yourselves, replenish your gear and your consumables. We have a long ride into harsh territory. I will not attend, but rest assured I will be watching. And if this Thorga even tries to give you a dagger for free, I must know of it. If there's nothing else to report, then I will leave you. We will meet on the morrow here, and that is when we will ride.
Sounds good.
Know where your horses are?
Yeah, I know where my horse is.
Fair enough. Then enjoy your party. I will see you on the morrow. And he just turns and walks away and fades into the crowd.
So like during that, I might have been like kind of tense and not making eye contact with him, and then he leaves, and I just almost.
So after a couple hours, evening falls, right? And a lot of the stalls are closing up, but you notice that there are a number of people that are starting to kind of make their way towards where Tholga's stall would be. And if you head over in that direction, there is a long table laid out with a number of foodstuffs and things to feast upon. There are things that would be appropriate to your particular hungers and dietary needs. And Tholga is there at the head of the table, along with 6 other merchants that have gathered. So there a total of, you would guess, 7. And she stands and like gives this real self-important, almost self-aggrandizing speech, but also points out that you have hopefully put an end to this plague of forgetfulness that has been spreading throughout the market, and that the merchant guild should see another uptick in their incomes, and that the stall should return to full business hopefully soon, as these people kind of come out of this stupor. I will say that from your knowledge roll, that will also let you know, because it was a critical success, an additional piece of information that stupefied condition they lay on you when they feed on you lasts a week.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
And it's a week per level of stupefied.
Yeah.
If you were to reach stupefied 5, you would go into a permanent state of coma. And you would basically be a vessel. When a Vitalarana dies, they can send
Jump
their
to you.
mind into a new vessel.
Is that like
So-
those husks that were down in the... Oh.
Right. So they were in a very deep state of stupefaction, but not quite all the way to the comatose
Gotcha.
stage, right?
Okay.
So they couldn't be vessels for any new.
That's fun.
Yeah. So that, knowing that, you know that you can probably tell Tholga and the other merchants that in a week or 2, most of your merchants should return to normal. The party rages on, and as you know, people are in their cups and the food is being passed about, and there are a number of other merchants that come by and give their thanks and congratulate you. Tholga like kind of taps her chalice with like a fork and says, "I have another announcement. Since I gathered these adventurers to cleanse the area of this affliction, I have deemed it important to give them a gift. The Merchants Guild and I have decided that we shall pool our resources and grant this group before you a number of trade goods, not to exceed the sum value of 350 gold pieces. You may see us on the morrow at opening time and purchase whatever you like. I have a number of... well, you know what I have. There's many things here at the market. You can shop to your heart's desire, up to, as I said, a very hard limit of 350 gold. And a toast to the Merchants Guild and their generosity!" And she like toasts the other merchants and herself. But yes, so in the morning, should you want to like do some quick shopping, as a group, you have 350 gold credit
Love that.
in the market.
Okay.
Man, I don't know.
You don't have to decide all that now, right?
Right.
We can do that off air, because obviously Seldig wants to ride as soon as possible in the
Yes.
morning.
I say we get the bare minimum and that we need, and whatever's left over, we give the people in the head that don't have that much food.
That's a lot of food. Okay. Is that So that's what Ophelia says she would like to do, just restock on rations and water and other supplies, and donate the rest to the population that are living, the displaced that are encamped in the head. That's what Ophelia is putting forth.
We don't have to make the
Absolutely not.
decision now, but
Murda's like, well, we have a number of things that we could potentially purchase with this 350 gold. It is quite a lot of money, and we could potentially buy magical runes. Now, we won't have the time to transfer said runes onto our weapons, but it is quite a lot of money, Ophelia, and it could equate to a lot of boons for us to continue our quest against Iantavia. But I suppose we could donate a small sum to the displaced if you see fit. I would be okay, but not the entire amount.
obviously we still need supplies, but whatever we don't use, it's only good here.
It is, in fact, only good here. That's a good point.
What is your guarantee that the merchants will honor whatever it is that we don't spend? Nowhere in her, Valorant speech did she say that these things are transferable.
She also didn't say it wasn't. And I have faith in either you or Alar.
And who do you claim as displaced? Have you seen anyone's home that is here in this market?
Yes, they have tents up there.
Yes, but like our lovely host who has throwing the party. Have you seen her home? Maybe she's displaced.
Are you saying this with an earshot of Volga?
I am. I'm like, she's talking about just giving the money to,
Oh, I can assure you my home is quite nice.
I'm sure it is.
There's quite a market for bones and stuff.
Especially those penis bones.
Yes, yes.
I don't know.
Let us know in chat if the penis bone joke has gone too far.
Let's jump the shark. I'm interested.
Joseph is immediately going to chat and saying the penis joke has gone too far. Fair enough.
I'm interested in your line of thought, Ophelia. I don't know that I agree, but I am interested in why you feel the way that you feel about these particular people.
It's not just these particular people. They're no different than the people that you sent to Mekatar to be handled by your mother.
I don't know that you know that. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know that you know that information.
I was down in the basement.
You were gone upstairs when I had my conversation.
Was I?
You were. Anyway, I don't. I don't know.
If your wish is to draw up some sort of contract to give credit to a number of individuals that reside in the Skull area, I suppose if you can identify them all by name, we could draw something up, but I can't just give blanket credit to anybody who just claims to live in the Skull area. You see? I would have to have at least a name, some sort of identifier, to grant them this credit with the guild. You understand my position, dear.
Mm-hmm.
The girl.
And I can give you a name, and she will take care of her people.
Who is this?
I can't remember her name. It starts with a J.
Oh, dearie. That won't do. Do you know how many people I know just at this table whose name
Junissa.
starts with a J?
Junissa.
Janissa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Lysander still says, "Who is this girl?"
Somebody that we met. She's the one that gave me the information about the catacombs. Would you like to meet her?
I'm just floored at the idea that the person you talked to in the market that gave you information about the catacombs, in which all of us went different directions and talked to different people about the same thing, you want to hand this amount of money to
After we buy whatever's left after we buy our
the
supplies.
necessity of restocking. Do you know how much that's going to cost? About $12.
Okay.
I'm not sure what a dollar is, but we can do some sort of exchange.
Any equipment we get, like if we get armor, ruler, whatever, weapons, anything, any of the change left over, that I mean, we can't take it with us. The credit won't go with us. It can only be used here.
There's a different conversation between giving someone our change and buying the necessities or just the necessities to go from point A to point B, and then giving what's rest to someone that is you just met on the street.
I support giving a small sum of leftover change that we can't spend to be helpful.
Yes, and I agree that a small sum after our supplies, and of course, buying the requisite items that would help us advance our cause, then I see no reason to donate a small sum to the residents here. But that's my 2 copper, if you will.
Okay, sounds like it's settled.
Is it settled then?
So then off air we'll look for gear to buy, right?
Yeah.
We can discuss off air like
How much did we have?
$350.
I want to do it all on air, sweetie.
$350? Okay. I'll submit my list for $345.
Even that's got to be better than.
During the celebration, by the way, Amon is going to feast. I think this is the first time you've seen him like really. There was a time partying with the vampire with the celebrants, but this is the first time you'll see him like really feast. Just kind of just grabbing food here and there, almost akin to like what we've seen Lysander do. Of course, gravitating towards things that are brains, but then also grabbing things that would have no nutritional value to him just for the sake of tasting it and consuming it. Maybe part of that is to kind of remember, oh, what did chicken taste like before? But then also just to eat it. It's like it reminds him of a past life that's gone while also enjoying this new life. If that makes sense.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Wild dogs are here again.
Yes, the riffraff have brought their dogs into the
I
market. Well, this is what your gold will pay for. We'll have to hire some poopers, scoopers.
I think I will not unlike Lysander in previous celebrations or feasts or things. I think Lysander sits kind of catty corner from maybe Mert or Alara, and just kind of like whatever they're like trying to incorporate, like he's kind of watching this process. Like what goes into this? Like what are they grabbing off the table? What are they spending the time to kind of incorporate? And he's kind of just like taking mental notes of like, of all the stuff on this table that you could pick, like why this thing? What's this thing to you? Why would you go for, the soup, or why would you go to the bread first? Like, and so he's just kind of like mentally kind of taking that note, and he's kind of like a kid at a table. So he's kind of like maybe a hunk of bread, and he's kind of like aimlessly taking bites out of it because he's not really paying attention to what he's like eating. And so he's just kind of very slowly kind of eating this piece of bread and just kind of watching the things go down.
Just more silent observation than it is like directly asking them why this,
Yes.
why that.
Yep.
Okay. So the night passes on, and you have this continued debate about how much money do we leave the people here. And as night passes on, you all, the party winds down. The agreement and credit in your name is drawn up, and you have the voucher to take to any of the merchants in the market. It doesn't have to be one of the merchants on the guild board. You can take it to anyone in the market, and they will honor it because it has Tholga and the board members' signatures, granting you that credit. And you do have the right of it. It is not transferable outside of this market. So spend it or lose it sort of thing. But we can figure all that off air. And if there's, after you buy some things, if there's some change left over, we can always sign that over to Junissa or whoever you deem worthy. The next morning, Seldig is already waiting. He has already summoned his mount and is standing next to it. As you approach, hopefully with the mounts that you have left in the market for the better part of a couple days. And we'll say at this point that, do you tell him that you need some time to, spend this credit that you've earned? He will grant that time. He feels like you've earned it. You have 3 hours. Make the best of it. I will meet you here in 3 hours. And we'll do that off air.
Okay.
Perfect.
You come back, and he is still waiting in the same spot. His arms are crossed, and he's kind of watching as the sun climbs the sky, keeping track of, what
3
time
hours.
it is. He's got a little sundial on his wrist. So it's a Timex. To keep track of all your time, whether you're on Earth or Galarian. Timex. Not a sponsor.
Laura put a bang in that's not a sponsor, so you can put any company. So
Sweet.
anytime you make that joke.
Yeah, great. If you're done with your shopping spree, I suppose we could head out. What do you know of this field of maidens?
It is an army from the south that our king turned to stone.
Yes, indeed. Your reputation precedes you. I thought you would be aware of such topics, actually. The Field of Maidens is a monument to His Majesty's wrath. Almost 4 centuries ago, this army from Holamog, led by an upstart pirate who fancied herself some sort of a queen, invaded our border to seize land for themselves. Pure folly, from start to finish. Geb petrified the lot, and now a vast field of stone statues stands where the war maidens marched. The name is apt. Occasionally, looters will steal a statue and try to sell it elsewhere as some sort of high-priced morbid art. But this is an exceptionally risky endeavor. Sometimes, these statues still move and fight. I don't know of anyone who resides there. A few bandits evading the law, perhaps, or mindless undead who don't know how to avoid it. It makes a conveniently vacant buffer with Holamog, and Geb wants to keep it that way. We ride, and he mounts up and takes off.
As he's sharing all that, I'm almost just like wide-eyed listening to him with just almost like wonder, like getting to learn more about the might of King Geb, learning more about like the history and because that's a side that I didn't really care much about before.
Interesting. Let's see if he catches that. He kind of like imperceptibly looks over at you and just kind of like inclines his head a bit and back to his story. The ride itself is fairly uneventful. So you're going to basically climb down out of this, kind of area of like overgrown vegetation, and it starts giving way to more and more barren lands until you're in basically Badlands. Blasted moors gives way to lowlands populated by barren thorny shrubs and twisted husks of weeds that rattle as they roll along this old dirt road that you've been following. After a few days, the sky is streaked today with translucent cirrus clouds, and the ghost of the moon makes a slow ascent above the flat landscape. Your arduous trek ends at the lip of a wide ridge, offering a breathtaking but macabre view. In the patchy field below, hundreds of stone statues contort in eerily lifelike poses. You can see one of them raises a shield above her head, her mouth frozen in a primal scream. Another is captured in the act of drawing back her bow to loose an arrow. Still more charge forth with weapons raised, displaying acts of unsheathing other blades. Two expressions seem to repeat on the faces: rage and terror. The winds howl through the field, carrying ghostly echoes of the warrior's cry. You find yourself on an escarpment. You're about 90 feet up, looking down onto this blasted badlands that is just littered, dotted with what you can make out are like gray stone figures that all look like warriors, drawing weapons, pulling bows, screaming and charging forward, almost if they are like frozen mid-step. Some of them have toppled over into the sand, others are standing strong still. You're 90 feet up, and the road itself has kind of come to an end, and there's this old wooden signpost that has been so wind eroded and blasted by the sand that any writing on it has been scoured away. Below you is a switchback trail that kind of follows down into the scree, into the canyon below. What do you do?
How far is... We're up how far? I'm sorry.
90 feet.
90 feet.
About 90 feet, yeah.
How far does our vision go? In the dark?
It's not dark. I did say the moon is up, but imagine like a sliver of a moon still in the sky with cirrus clouds, like in this pale blue sky with this kind of reddish earth.
I'm looking for movement out in the field that isn't like tumbleweed or...
I was thinking the same thing. I'm doing the same.
Okay. Yeah, neither of you see anything out of the ordinary. Just this switchback trail leading down through this scree.
So, step carefully. These rocks could fall. Light steps.
She speaks true. This would be a dangerous way to get down into the valley. I suggest you find a way to make some sort of a camp here in this canyon and make it a base of operations to hunt down Tavia. There's no telling where she is in this canyon.
Do we know if there's any caves?
I am not aware of any caves in the field of Maidens.
Okay.
I can see a couple places that might be advantageous just below this ridge here. As you're kind of searching out looking for movement, you also spot some other areas that may be decent camps.
Is there anything I'm getting from Soul Sight?
No.
That was so good. All these little dots like souls, just like oh.
Yeah, there's nothing that is like obvious within your imprecise sense.
Yeah. I think I just start moving down the trail.
Okay. If you decide to move down this trail, it will require a number of acrobatics checks to navigate the loose scree that Ophelia has pointed out. Now,
There's no other trail down, is there? Or is
potentially,
Is there somewhere to anchor a rope?
this wooden signpost, if you want to trust that. But otherwise, no.
Nope.
Wait, did you
And
say
a rope, do you have 90 feet of rope? Yeah, it's 90 feet down.
I don't know. It depends on what we bought.
So
Did you
Ophelia
say acrobatics or athletics?
would be acrobatics
Oh,
because you're
okay.
balancing your way down this scree slope. Now, Ophelia, you are wise in trying to find a better path down. You can go ahead and give me a survival check.
Aid.
Here we go.
21.
Okay. You are aided with a +1.
Let's see. That is a 33.
Wow. Okay. That is, in fact, a critical success for this particular task. So, if you're examining, you get off your horse and you're kind of examining the terrain around, like, obviously, there's no this isn't the best way to go down. And you know that people have come down into this valley to abscond with some of these statues. Now, they probably didn't carry them out of here on their shoulders, right? These things must weigh hundreds of pounds. So you start looking for wagon tracks, and you find some wagon tracks, in fact, that meet the road, but they kind of peel off from the road and go down maybe half a mile or so to another kind of area where a wagon can actually navigate safely down into the canyon below.
This would be safer. Don't want to
Lysander,
cause an
wait.
avalanche.
So you find wagon wheel ruts and hoof prints that kind of lead west along the ridge, and you did critically succeed. So you are able to determine that the tracks go back and forth a number of times, and on any trip that it's coming back this way and the hooves are pointing
little
back.
heavier.
Exactly. Skullbone.
Yeah, real good. Good job.
I don't know.
She's collecting them all.
Yes. But please don't throw them at me when you cash them in. Please hand them through Amon. We'll get a tube system installed so you can just kind of like foom at the bank and just foom right to me. So for you Patreon subscribers, that'll be on our next Patreon goal, a tube system at the
Delivering
table.
skull bones?
Yeah, for a skullbone delivery system at the table.
I also love that that's not the first time that's come up.
Yeah.
The tube system idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. I thought I was being original. Okay.
You did. You
can
brought
be
it up.
original-
Yep, you
you
brought
can-
it up last week.
You can be original again.
I brought up a tube system last week.
Yes.
I think it was my
I
idea.
didn't catch that on the rewatch, but okay. So
Somebody brought it
you
up.
find these tracks and can determine that if you just go back west about a half a mile or 3/4 of a mile or so, you can find where these wagons are making their way down into the canyon, and it would be a much easier path to traverse. It's not as steep. It's a little bit more obvious, right, to the observer if they come this way, but it's going to be, just
Safer.
walking down this. If a wagon can do it, your horses can certainly take you down there. So as you're doing that, Seldig is just on the ridge, just kind of scouting out. And when you come back and report this, he's like, "Yes, very good, very good. I can spot a number of places that might be advantageous to camp. You could camp right here below this overlook, and you'd have fairly easy access. These are just suggestions. I can see something over there to the east. Looks like perhaps some tents. But also directly south, there seems to be a circle of statues where there's just this almost perfectly circular area surrounded by statues, but it looks clear enough for a camp."
I don't know if I want to be surrounded by statues, but
Okay.
we will probably go and check that out, see what exactly.
So each of these suggestions, you can make an additional survival roll to figure out the advantages and disadvantages of camping in these areas that he's kind of scouted out while you're finding the wagon trail. So I'll take a blanket survival roll for all three if you want, or you can roll 3 separate ones.
I don't know.
Aid.
Okay.
25.
Okay. I'll give you a +2.
20. Hang on. Sorry. 22, 24.
24.
I didn't do so well on that one.
Okay. That's still enough to at least gain some information for these camps. If you decide to camp directly below the ridge, which is almost right below, so you have to go west to the wagon ramp and then come back east to right below where you're at right now. It is relatively sheltered. It's flat, so if you want to set up tents and that sort of thing, you could probably do that. The advantages here is you'll have easy access to the ridge, so if you wanted to scout out, you can always climb back up and scout out the canyon from here. It also will be likely protected from weather, so if you're right up against the canyon wall, the winds won't be as harsh. It might offer you some shelter from any potential rain or anything like that that may bother you. And yeah, that's kind of the pros of camping here. Now central part where that circular area that he pointed out, it is pretty much surrounded by these statues. But it also looks like that area where you found the wagon tracks, there's almost like as you look, you can see almost like this path, this wagon trail that connects this circular area to the wagon ramp that you have discovered. It is centrally located within this area of the Field of Maidens, and it would be easier to explore the entire area. But you are going to be very close to a number of these statues.
That may move. For shits and giggles.
If you take Seldig's word for it, sure. And then the camp that he's pointed out farther east that he says he sees like what he can make out as some tents. The advantages are it's a ready-made campsite. Like if you go check it out, there are in fact tents there. But you know from your survival roll that it's ready-made. Obviously people have camped there before. It must be safe. But with your roll, you also know that that particular area, like the rocks around that area, look kind of tumbled, and you think that this may be a site of like rock slides or earthquakes. Hard to tell what would cause it, but there have been these piles of rubble that have kind of fallen over near the camp. That's what you can deduce from your rolls, kind of checking out where Seldig is scouted out.
And then I'd imagine that, with me aiding your role, that you and I are kind of like looking over the canyon and kind of pointing things out and discussing this as we're like talking through it, so then everyone else can hear it. And then it's like, well, what do you all think? I think I prefer to stay closest to the
canyon wall.
The canyon wall. It feels like the safest option.
If the statues come move at any time, being out in the middle of them like that would not be good. Yes, it gives us an advantage to search and see everything, but not if we wake up with a stone fist in our face.
I'm not too married to one or the other. I think if you feel safe against the ridge, I think that's fine with me.
I'm of a similar mindset that I don't
Okay.
feel best suited to make this decision, so.
Yeah.
All right.
What's Merg think?
Neither do I, but I feel like the most defensible position would of course be the best bet to set up a camp. I agree that being surrounded by a number of statues, and based on my estimate from here, there are at least 30 to 40 statues right around that circular encampment. Of course, they are dotted throughout, thousands, as Seldig has said, but I believe that against the ridge would be appropriate.
Pretty sure that camp may have been a victim to a rock slide.
Okay, well,
Sounds like you've made a decision then on your camp. Okay.
We'll be camping under the ridge for defensible position and
Access
shelter
to
against
the ridge for scouting.
and shelter against any winds and environmental hazards.
I think this is a wise and advisable choice. Well done, Ophelia. And he just immediately guides his horse to the wagon ramp that you have pointed out to the west to make his way to this campsite underneath the scree pile. I'm assuming you're following him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So you get down, and like I said, you have to go west to this wagon ramp. That's, like I said, about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile down the canyon. Easily make your way and traverse down on your horses, and then come back to the east, switch back to where you're kind of encamped right underneath that overlook. You start setting up your camp. You have how many tents?
One
1 tent?
4-person tent.
A 4-person tent? Well, as I can see, there are at least 5 of us with my eye for numbers. So some of us will have to sleep outside, it appears.
Well, usually one of us is on watch.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good point.
I think
Martin and I used to split the night, yeah.
I think I'm gonna go back up to the top of the ridge and take watch from up there.
When do you want to do that? Like right now?
Is it? It's still daylight. It's
when
daylight.
we settle in for the night.
Okay.
I think that we should go and look at the camp that's already set up and make sure that we don't have company. We're not intruding on somebody's foray into the fields.
Okay.
Just to be sure.
As you guys are setting up camp here, Seldick, like, he's observing you. And then a couple of you who have, been warily keeping an eye on him, notice that he kind of is, as he's watching you, he just kind of stops and looks up almost as if he's looking at the sky. And then inclines his head. And then he comes into the camp. Seldick sighs, a drawn-out rattling sound, and waves his hand to conjure his mount. I am called away again. This investigation is yours now. I don't know how long this business will keep me out of the field. Find out who else is here and whether they might be allies or enemies. Most importantly, find out what brought Tavia here. I expect a full report when we rendezvous. He plants his booted foot in the stirrup and pulls himself up in the saddle. I fear that... never mind. I won't infect you with my suspicions. Remain cautious and think before you act. Without a solid strategic plan, you have nothing. The unliving horse doesn't so much as twitch as its ragged mane when Seldick flicks the reins in a silent command. And he slowly turns and starts riding back towards the ramp. And he's muttering under his breath. What do you do?
What's he saying?
You can't make it out. It's mostly like curses. He is not pleased.
Guys finish putting up the tent, setting up camp.
He's slowly making his way up the ramp. Like, he doesn't seem to be in a huge hurry.
Yeah, finish setting up camp and then go check out the other.
I agree. I mean,
Every time.
oh, I'm like, oh, how convenient.
Do you say that in front of me?
Nope, he is off going up to the ramp.
Lysander, you get a message in your head. I can hear you up here. I'll kill
At
all
least
of
he
you.
knew that party wasn't for him.
Right?
But at
You're
least,
lucky you're saying that out of earshot. So,
but at least we saw him actually be coiled away.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
He didn't just wander off to visit Fey allies.
Yeah, and those of you who are kind of have been watching him and have been getting to know his demeanor, especially Amon, who's been kind of out of the corner of his eye, watching and almost like maybe avoiding him, but also like being wary of him. Mm-hmm. You get the sense that like this is bad news and that he is not happy about being called away this time. That this is not him like looking for his contacts. He has been summoned.
I say we go and check out the tents and make sure that we're alone if we are alone.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
And if we're not, we should know.
Okay. It is quite a ways away to the other. Let me just pull up my map here. From where you are in camp now to where he pointed out on the ridge, you know from kind of your checks and your ability to triangulate that you're looking at least 10 miles to 15 miles away is this other abandoned camp.
How far away is the circular stone structure in the middle from
It's
where
about
we are?
5 miles south. So are you going to check out this abandoned camp?
Probably, yes.
I think we have to.
Do we have enough time left in the day to go out there and back?
'Cause that's a lot farther than I would have expected.
What is your slowest speed? 20?
But if we take the horses,
If you take the horses, you are left the horses for sure. If you take the horses, you can probably get out there in, I don't know, what is that, a couple hours maybe?
Well, I mean, it's still daytime.
Yeah, it's approaching evening. You figure by the time you go there, check it out, and get back, it would be definitely into the nighttime.
Okay, so but we're still okay to do it. Yeah, because I really don't like the idea of not checking this out.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it to be that far away.
We'll just take the horses. It'll
Yeah.
It'll take a little time, but it'll take less time than if we hoof it ourselves.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about the horses initially, so I think I was just kind of shocked that it was that far.
Yeah, it's understandable.
I'll leave. I'll pull that life essence out of Remy and bring my horse to life.
Okay, so Remington will stay behind at this
Yep.
camp that you have started to set up.
Yep.
Okay. And then your own skeletal horse is summoned. Have you been doing that this whole time, riding your own horse? I thought as much.
That's why I said I knew where my horse was.
Okay. Yes, you do, in fact. Okay, so you ride out for a couple hours or so. Maybe it takes a little longer than you thought because of the rough terrain that the horses have to traverse. And it is getting dusk out, so it'll probably be low light. For those of you who have normal vision, some light may help. And as you approach the camp, well, let's get a map.
Oh yes, let's.
A map?
Why would I get a map?
Because we're not alone.
Well, I didn't say that, but we'll see.
That's what I said.
All right, so you approach the camp, and the abandoned camp is kind of this area where this circle is
Sure.
what we'll call it here. So as you approach, are you getting off your horses, or are you just riding right up on horseback, or how are you doing this?
Probably a respectful distance, and then dismounting.
Okay. So you're approaching on foot. Who's leading up first?
I'll be up there.
I don't think I will dismount. I think I will stay on my horse.
Shield raised. Weapon drawn.
Anything with my imprecise sense?
You are not picking up anything of any kind of spiritual import as you're approaching this camp.
Nice.
Okay. We'll have you kind of more in the back here.
Yep.
Look at that model. What an expertly painted model. Okay.
Stupendous.
Wow, he's big.
So you're checking out this camp.
He's
Yeah.
big.
The horse is a large creature. Yep. So this, okay. When you ride up to this camp, you find there are intact tents here, mostly intact. There are two of them, two 4-person tents that are kind of standing amid the rubble. There's also a toppled pavilion tent that with some crafting you probably would be able to fix and put up so you would have a place, secure shelter to do things like watch or make your meals or whatever. And there's also a raked over fire pit. The tents themselves are ragged and kind of sandblasted. So you get the sense that they've been here for months. If you look inside one of the tents, do you look inside one of the tents? Okay. There is a barrel that is like 3/4 buried in the sand.
Huh.
There's also about 5 bedrolls. Most of them are like just sandblasted and maybe even chewed on by vermin.
Can I tell how long the fire's been raked over?
Give me a survival check.
So are the 2 tents that are intact, are they salvageable or are they just...
Yeah, you'd think with a pretty easy crafting roll, you could probably patch up any holes that have been worn through. They are functional tents, though.
19 survival.
19, at least a few months.
Okay.
Next
The
to
barrel.
the barrel is a worn leather backpack.
I'll go through the backpack. Amon, you want to open the barrel
Yep,
or look
I'll
in the
check the
barrel?
Okay, you open the barrel,
Mhm.
and the trap that Ophelia didn't check for explodes in your face.
Okay.
Amon is dead.
Okay.
Moving over to the backpack
You open the backpack.
that you didn't check for traps.
It explodes.
No, totally
dead.
stupid jokes. But the barrel, when you open the barrel, it's just pretty easy, like just lid to kind of thunk off, and the barrel is full of water.
Okay. I'd call that out.
Okay, do you drink any of the water? Okay. In the backpack is about 2 weeks worth of rations. They're obviously dry and stale, but they would still provide nutrition for one person for 2 weeks.
Does the water look?
It looks clean and potable.
It looks clean. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would drink some.
Okay. When you do you feel temperature in your state of existence? Do you think?
I would think so, but maybe not like I used to.
Not as intensely.
You know what I mean? Like kind of like when if your hand falls asleep.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's still enough to discern that this water, because it's been buried in the sand and in this shade of the tent, is still cool. And when you drink it, you think if you were alive, this would be refreshing. It's about 2 weeks worth of water for one person.
I'll call it out that there's water for those that need it. Do I need water as a zombie?
I think every PC needs water, yes. Water and food.
Fill up our canteens.
Yep, I'd refill my water skin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you, yeah.
Canteens, water skins, etc.
Yeah, you could potentially fashion some kind of rope harness to get one of the horses to carry this barrel back to camp with you if you wanted. I would think that was just an easy crafting roll to do that.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing outside the tent?
I think I'm just riding around like the perimeter, not going like all the way around, but like just kind of like where we came from to like where they are, just kind of keeping pace so that way I can look and see what's going on while they're rummaging through tents.
How far away do you want to stay away from them in this perimeter?
About 20, 25 feet, maybe 30 feet.
Okay.
How many rations did you say there were?
2 weeks worth
2 weeks.
for one person.
As Lysander, as you're riding out on this perimeter, oh yeah, the statuary ripples as if affected by a sudden wind. And slowly the statue's fingers begin to twitch and tighten their grip on their weapons. Their arms start to move as they roll their shoulders, as if they're easing out of a persistent stiffness. Suddenly, life-size animated statues of a fierce warrior woman with a sheen of dark stone bars the way forward. Her eyes snap open as she regards you. Her face scrunches into a grimace as she throws her head back and lets out an ear-shattering scream that seems to shake the earth around you. As though hearing her cries, 3 more start stirring. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
All right, so we said there.
Oh, neat.
Jeez.
Now, these things,
see.
these ridges, anything that's kind of marked with a ridge, would be difficult terrain getting up, and not difficult terrain coming down. So yeah, double, like the first square going up is like double the cost of movement. And let's have some.
Dr. Who?
Oh, those statues are just rude.
Yeah, I was like, that's okay. A blink moment.
Don't blink.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, these are not those. Copyright whoever makes Doctor
Not
Who.
those.
I don't know. Is Doctor Who a good show? I don't know. Never seen it.
Okay, well, they look like those
yeah.
from.
Even the poses.
That is not entirely true. I take that back. My wife is a big fan of the Fourth Doctor, and I have seen a number of episodes of the Fourth Doctor, and they are hilarious.
The fourth one of the reset or the fourth one of the original?
The guy with the scarf, I don't know, from like
Okay.
the 80s.
The original.
Tom Baker was the actor, and
I gotcha.
they are hilarious. Lysander, what'd you get?
22.
Amon?
19.
Ophelia?
Dirty 20.
Alara?
19.
19. Oh, I have to roll for Mert?
Yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh. This is going to slow things way down. Thanks, Jacob. Mert,
Enjoy that vacation,
yeah. Hope you see lots of cool fish and stuff.
pal.
In all seriousness, we wish him the best
Yeah.
vacation. He deserves it.
I don't.
I wish him the best
Don't
vacation.
speak for me.
yeah,
fair
don't
enough.
put those words in my mouth.
All right.
So just to keep.
Get my barbarian's name out your mouth. Okay. What is his stupid initiative? Come on. I don't
based
play
on his
characters.
Perception?
I know that. I'm trying to find the number, you dummies. Okay.
Oh, I know where my perception is.
Good for you. All right, here we go. Sorry.
To be
not
fair,
happy.
I'm with Amon and we're inside of a tent.
That is true. That is a good point. I should give you a -10 to your initiative. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so now I'm
No,
going
I
to roll
should
for
be
these
next to
guys, so give me a moment if you would. Oh, this is not good for you guys. Okay. All right, so looks like the rest of the episode is going to be me playing with myself, and then we're going to play with some Pathfinder.
Phrasing.
I meant what I said. Amon and Alara have tied. Who wants to defer to who?
You can go.
Okay, that was the guess I made. I put everyone in order, and the first thing that happens is one of these statues. Let's see, and we'll have Amon and Ophelia like in the tent here.
Yeah, and I would imagine, I didn't get to see what I was doing, but I imagined Mert and I, as they went, I had no plans to go in the tent, so I imagined Mert and I standing together, like,
Those
kind
are
of watching.
kick-ass picture. That's a kick-ass picture.
Yeah, that is what you see coming towards you, screaming.
fun.
That's cool.
The sounds of a woman screaming coming from their face.
Okay, but question.
Face hole.
I have a question.
Yes.
TJ, can you pull that picture back up again? Is it like is she fully mobile, like she's moving like that, or
Yes.
is she just like frozen like that?
No, she is fully mobile and coming at you like a fully mobile person.
Like she's no longer.
Like she is not petrified.
Okay.
Like the succubus that attacked us in Hightower's garden.
High Ridge.
High Ridge, sorry. High something.
This one will come right down to Mert.
Oh,
Stride. And as she's coming, she is unsheathing a scimitar and will swing the scimitar at Mert and miss.
Oh, nice.
And then swing again with map. And I think that's going to hit. That hits right on the money. So let's roll some damage and then apply it to Mert. This is fun. 11.
You do a really
I'm trying to
good Mert
imagine people
impression, by the way.
collecting, though, and like
Thanks.
someone like bringing it to their house, and then it like this happens, like
Okay, so Mert has taken some damage.
kind of wild to think about.
And now, another one of these things will come striding down the hill to Lysander. The warrior woman swings a scimitar at Lysander's legs. That's out of the box. And roll a natural 1.
Oh no!
Poopy-doo.
Yay!
Poopy doo.
So when we roll a natural 1, we go to our
Crit fumble
critical
deck.
fumble deck, which we're getting to the point we're gonna have to reshuffle this soon.
Oh no.
I know you're sad about it.
The head explosion thing goes back in.
Yeah, it does. This is just a melee attack. Wait, what? I am confused. I don't know that these are susceptible to confusion. Okay. Interesting.
What you writing down over there?
I am writing down your name because you're who I'm going to kill next. Okay, it is Mert's turn. Mert is going to just stand and
Deliver.
I was just saying he's gonna
Yeah,
rage.
he's going to go into a rage, which he would with initiative, and swing his cold iron. No way he has all this stuff on this move, but yes, he does. And he's going to hit, and I'm going to call out the numbers because Mert would, if he was here, he would call out the numbers. This is a 26 to hit, which just does connect with the creature. Here we go. Isn't this fun watching me play with myself on TV? 26 damage. Okay. And that
26
is
to hit,
that
26 damage.
but he doesn't seem to do like his sword is just kind of clanging off the stone, so it doesn't seem to do as much. So he'll swing again. Miss and miss. Okay, that was exciting. Lysander.
Great.
Balls of fire.
Yeah. I will move away from this statue.
I was hoping you'd say that because they have a reactive strike.
That's great. I don't care.
Here we go.
Don't forget, she gets whatever you wrote down over there.
That's fine.
It's not affecting that one.
It should
Actually,
be
it is
affecting-
affecting
it
that
should
one.
be affecting that
My
one.
bad.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
He's confused.
let's.
I know.
We won't take an attack of opportunity. I am confused. That's what I was writing down. You see what happens when I got to play my guys and you guys. So it won't take it because of its state of confusion. So we'll just say it doesn't take it.
I didn't know that was actually a condition.
Confused. It certainly is.
Oh.
Okay, so
Neat.
I'll activate my support ability on my horse. And so I get a movement out of him before his ability triggers. And I need him to move 25 feet back towards Alara. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, kind of like back here in this. Yep.
Okay.
And because I've moved, my horse essentially strikes fear into things as I ride past it or ride anything that I attack. So I am going to, again, I don't know if they're immune to fear, but it's part of the deal. Here we go. We're going to cast needle darts at the one that is confused.
Okay, so first of all, let's resolve this fear effect. What is
It's
happening
only if I
with
hit.
this?
Only if I hit.
Oh,
them.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
I have to hit them.
This is your support ability.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So needle darts away.
Yep. So that is a third. Nope. That's a 29.
29 would hit.
Okay. So this is my cold iron ring.
Mm-hmm.
$18 piercing damage.
Okay, not quite, but
Sure.
yeah. It does, some of those needles stick in it.
Okay. And if they are susceptible to being frightened, it is frightened 1 if I hit it, frightened 2 if I critically hit it.
Okay. I'll make a note and we'll see if it matters. That's all 3 actions?
Yep.
Ophelia.
I'm going to move to the door of the tent.
Okay. I'm just going to put you right there.
And I'm going to activate my Hag's Eye
Activate your Hag's Eye
on the statue.
No, I love it.
on which one?
The one that's near Mert.
The one right there from Mert. So you need a fortitude save.
Yes, I do.
Freeze.
28.
Okay, that passes.
Okay. I'm on.
Okay.
It's an interesting
might as well.
draw, right?
I hear these stirring. I hear him hitting Mer. I turn around and then I raise my shield and charge out of the tent at the closest one. And I'm going to defensive advance.
Okay.
Yes,
there?
right there. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm holding the the
With-
tent open and going, Wah!
I run up and just jam the shield right into it, and that is a 34 to hit.
34 is a critical hit.
Get there.
Nice.
Okay. $30 points of bludgeoning damage with the shield balls.
Okay. It doesn't quite hurt it as much as you would have hoped. Is that all of your actions? Or do you have
No,
one left?
then I'm going to take another swing.
Okay. Your shield is up because of defensive advance.
Yep.
26.
26 hits.
So I run up
let's
with
go.
I charge up, just bash that shield right into it, and then slash with my Kopesh.
Sure.
26, and that is 14 points of slashing damage.
14. Okay, got it. And as your weapons are digging into this thing, when the stone chunks kind of fall off, there are cracks that are appearing in the stone, and from those cracks there's like this weeping kind of what you think would be blood. Alara.
All right. Let's see. Because you did a fair effect on.
The one back here that
Okay.
charged up and hit me.
Okay,
Or tried to hit
I
me.
can get both. Okay, I will. You'll love this. I'm gonna cast Haste on Mirth. It's what I would do.
You know what? That's fine, because by the time he comes back to his turn, he'll be back
he can deal with
at
it.
the table.
Right.
Haste on Mert, so that's 2 actions.
And then I will cast Dirge of Doom, which should get the two the closest that we're engaged with.
All right, and what sort of damage is
No
Dirge of
damage.
Doom?
It's just fear, and there's no save. You just
Or
it's
frightened.
or sorry, yeah.
Okay, who's
frightened
getting
one.
this?
It's a 30-foot emanation, so it looks like, from my calculations, it'll get the two that we're engaging with.
Yeah, it'll get the 2 with wings. That is correct. Okay, so that is Alara. Lysander, did I do some damage to you? Did I hit you at all?
You rolled a
rolled a
natural
one.
one.
That's right, that's right. Well, Dookie Stains, that's Alara's turn, so now let's see what I can do. I'm trying my best.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's the sound of Ophelia digging in that backpack for those rations. She's getting peckish during this fight.
Get a bite of that jerky.
Boy, oh boy.
I have to put it back on and it hurts.
It's gonna move twice to there, and Alara, I'm gonna swing this blade at you. That's a 22.
It is now frightened one, by the way.
Fine. It's a 21.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Ooh, that is
Well, so good. Okay. And now,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey now,
Oh,
don't get cocky.
oh, I'm
It's just
getting
always
cocky.
exciting to have that AC and have a miss.
I know, right?
How about a 29 then?
No, that'll hit.
Okay. So you'll take 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of bludgeoning damage as the stone also like impacts with you. And then I'll need you to give me a fortitude save.
Oh no. Okay.
We don't like any of this.
No, never do. See, what I was telling you. Like, they're never normal fights. There's always something weird that you're just like, no, your
You
arm falls
predicted
off.
your own death.
That's right. Here we go.
Okay. I got a 26.
A 26. You feel okay for now.
Where's my horse?
That was move, one swing.
Where do your horses go?
Second swing. Same as the first. Actually, not quite same as the first. So with Frightened 1, this is only a 20 to hit.
Nope.
Into the sleep.
Well, son of a biscuit. So this aura of fear has caused these things to maybe second guess. They continue to press forward as a number of these statues continue to stir, and we'll find out what happens next time.
Wait, you just don't want to roll for
Did you
merch.
just say there's more things stirring?
More?
Well, we'll have to find out next time.
Oh my goodness. And again, where's my horse?
So everyone's going to be here next time, right? I don't have to play
I don't
anybody's
know.
fucking character next time, right?
I don't know.
All right,
I
well,
need
thanks
a
for tuning in.
nap.
We'll find out what happens next week. Maybe one of you could come and play their character, so I don't have to do that. In the meantime, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern for the Soul Severed campaign as they continue their quest for the Icons of Ascendancy. I think you have almost all of them now, don't you?
So
I mean,
we have a good portion.
yeah, we're still heading toward hell to get that feather for the phoenix.
Yeah. That's going to be a very interesting string of adventures down there.
Yeah.
But
I tell
yeah, I
you,
can't
my
wait to.
character is not excited for this.
I wouldn't imagine so, no. But you guys seem like you're well equipped to handle such an adventure. But don't forget to tune in for that. And then also on Wednesday, I'll be painting some miniatures on Barnabas Brushes. You can check the recommended channels below there on Twitch, and you can check that out at 5 o'clock Eastern on Wednesdays. And then we'll be right back at it again next week at 6:30 Eastern here for the Bloodlords campaign, as these burgeoning Bloodlords try to batter their way through these stone women. Until then, have a great night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
They're not stoned women, they're just stone women.
I mean, yeah, okay. I don't know.
You could have at least done Mert's turn.
I did do Mert's turn. It's the top of the round.
He went.
I went all the way through the round. Mert will get his chance to shine when he's
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I know, but I wanted to get off my recall knowledge.
What?
But Mert's gotta go first.
Look at that cool ass horse.
That horse is amazing.